Hey, everybody. This is Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher. We are back and live on my original channel. Thank you. Mama Oya, listen to me. and so we're going to go ahead and get the show started.
Live from a place where smart parts exist. It's Friday night with the A-Team with your host, Darryl the Cigar Vlogger Moore, Roxanne, Let Me See Your Transcript, and Mad Church Disease. If your YouTube channel is the entertainment leg of your church, the Alphabet Boys are looking for you in Nutville. It's a night of fun and laughs and trending topics. So sit back and listen and enjoy the show.
Hey. Ooh, one more thing.
In the criminal justice system. Bitches.
How y'all doing this week? It has been an interesting second week. Is it the second weekend? Or the third week in May. How you doing, Amina?
I'm fine. You know, I'm good. You know, I'm multitasking, but I'm here. Hey, y'all.
Okay, I'm so glad you are here.
Hey, Roxanne, girl. See you when you get back with the grands, girl. Yes,
Hey,
enjoy yourself. Speak your truth for Roxanne, okay? So, hey, girl, hey. All right, that's it. I'm good.
All right. How you doing, Marcellus?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You okay? Because your smile is bright, your skin is clear.
Right?
Well, my smile is bright.
Extra blue.
Every day, every way. Oh, let me stop.
Let me just say that I have so many things on tonight because you guys know I'm not allowed to really be out in these social media streets. But are we winging it or do we have topics?
We're having a good time. We're just going to have a good...
couple of topics.
Okay.
I'm going to think me and her think alike because I wanted to go over several things. And she sent me her list and she sent me her Nutville. I got Darryl's Nutville, I got Marcella's Nutville, I got my Nutville.
Okay.
But we can, whatever other subject you want to, you can.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
What's wrong?
My volume's fine, but where is the Yeti microphone that I told you to buy so that you would sound good when you go live? Are you plugged in?
Yeah.
Or are you using your headphones or that headset that you have on?
I'm using my Yeti.
Okay,
as a microphone.
Okay,
I'm using these as speakers.
Okay, it's fine. It just sounds like you're too far away from me, but that's okay. Hello to everybody in the chat. I want to thank all of you for joining us on this live. I want to address all of you who follow the A-Team and all of you who are in the chat. I don't know how many of you are live with us right now, but I have a couple of things that I need to get off my chest tonight.
Oh.
And I need to address a couple of people and a couple of things. Kim, I don't know. There's over 100 of you in here with us live. Please like and share this broadcast. If you are on social media, I need for you to get the word out because I need to get some information out. The first thing that I want to say is this. I received a phone call from a friend of mine in the state of Georgia. Okay? Georgia. My friend called me and she asked me or was concerned about Darryl Moore. And she said, what's going on with Darryl Moore? And I said, I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean what's going on with Darryl? She said, well, I've been told that Darryl pulled up to someone's house and made a live in front of someone's home and blah, 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 blah. Let me be very clear for the stupid people who get all of their information from these idiotic vloggers and bloggers out here on social media. Let me say this. Darryl has never pulled up to anyone's home and did a live and did anything from anyone's home. Anyone that is creating that narrative is a liar. And unfortunately, on this internet, we are surrounded by individuals who can't seem to tell the truth. We have witches, long hair weave wearing little boys. We have rhinos, and Burger King has given out way too many crowns, because we have some people who think that they are kings when they are really just Burger Kings. Let me be very, very, very clear. Those things are stupid, and Darryl did not do what they're saying that he has done. No one is afraid of Larry Bartholomew on the rough side of the fucking mountain range.
Hallelujah.
No one is afraid of you, him, or no one. Because let me be very clear. You can accuse people of a whole lot of things, but you have to prove what you're saying. And even though you may make an accusation, it is left up to the other side to respond to that accusation. And I know you're listening, and I know you're in bushland, but I had to get this off of my chest and get it off immediately. To all of you vloggers who are out here in the social media space who are having to deal with cease and desist letters from an erroneous individual who is narcissistic, who has his head so far up his own ass that he wouldn't even know which way he is going. I want to say to you all, understand something. The work that is being done behind the scenes, trust and believe we are doing what is necessary to take care of Darryl Moore and to take care of the things that we need to take care of. While they're all out celebrating and having cake and thinking that they have done something, I want you all to know they don't know what we know. And on that, I'm going to take a swig.
Please do, Bishop.
Me too.
Please do.
Want to know, love, can you please put a summary in for all the people who just arrived?
I need for people to understand, although they may be talking, they may not be aware of the evidence that is over here on this particular side of things. And because Darryl has gone quiet and is remaining silent because I asked him to, because in this particular instance, we're not going to show our hand. But when the hand does show, trust me, you will be smacked, and you will be smacked in a way that you did not even see coming. Now, let me be very, very, very clear. I want these little boys that are over here making all of these videos and talking about Larry and us, and we're going to do this, and we're going to get them, and we're going to do this. You go on and enjoy your cake, because I promise you, in the long run, you will have a lot of egg on your face. So you go right ahead and do what you do. But I promise you, in the long run, I am going to help Mr. Moore take very good care of you. And to the little children that just won't stop talking, keep talking. Go right ahead. And whatever floats your boat and whatever makes you feel well, keep doing all the talking that you want. The current topic is shut your damn mouth. That's the current topic. Shut the hell up, because you don't know what you're talking about. That's the current topic. The current topic is go sit your ass down some damn way. Go sit your immature, crackhead, crack-induced behind somewhere and go sit down. But we know you're not going to do it. I understand people have been inboxing me all week where they're saying this and they're saying this and they're lobbing out insults left to right. That's all you can do is insult individuals. That's all you can do. But in the long run, please take that off of the screen just for a second, because I want you to be able to see my face and to see me very clear. I told you we know something that you don't know. I told you we're going to show things that you don't see. You have no idea that is coming in this direction. I want you all to be very, very clear about something. Ain't nobody scared over here. Ain't nobody fearful over here. And everybody over here is going to deal with Larry Bartholomew on the rough side of the fucking mountain range. Oh, you will be dealt with. Ain't nobody afraid of you. And that's all I'm going to say about it at this particular point in time. I appreciate Darryl remaining silent and falling back, because if I turn Darryl loose out here on y'all, Darryl would tell y'all everything. And I don't want Darryl to tell y'all everything. I want Darryl to hold everything. Hold it all.
Oh, no. Oh no, it's quiet. It's quiet time now.
Yeah, because you got to know when to hold them.
Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away.
Know
Come
when
on.
to run. You need to count your money. What you say when you're sitting at the table? What?
You know what? Let me pull it out.
Thank you so much, Stephanie Collins. She said, "Well,
Stephanie, thank you.
Where's my cake?"
I'm gonna make y'all laugh though. But Sunday, 8 p.m. We'll talk. But in the meantime, just a little something to make you laugh. So when you see people rejoicing when they think they got you, and I like that.
So do I. I love it.
I don't like being the one that you expect don't be the winner. I like being the underdog. I like being. I like being for people not to think, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing. Just don't even pay me no attention. That's all. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna do it. And that's what I want. I like being. What's the word where they use?
Underestimated.
Yes, underestimated.
That's the best place you can put me. And I thank you for that. So, all these videos, it must really bother people to know that I'm the reason they eating. And they don't like me. That's got to be a bitter plate to eat from. You got to do me for the next 6 days to get your Google check. So, I know you're going to make video after video after video. And I'm not going to say your names, but you know who y'all. I done seen all the videos. People send them to me. I don't want to see them videos, folks. I know y'all mean well. I don't care what them jokers are doing. I don't care what they're talking about. I have everything I need now to go to war. So at this point, it's not necessary. I know y'all care about me, and what really lets me know how much y'all I mean to y'all. Y'all getting madder at these fools than I am, and they're attacking me.
Well,
I thank y'all for that. But trust me, y'all, I'm not playing my hand. I'm not telling my strategy. But just know this: everything is all right. I'm okay. I'm okay. This is where I got this fool on my own terms. I got him here, and he was dumb enough to take the bait. I got him. Everything gonna be all right. It don't seem like it right now, but trust me, he did what I wanted him to do. He took the bait.
Well,
Sunday, I'll explain it to you.
And because of the bait taking, understand something. I have a prediction, ladies and gentlemen. When the information is presented and is brought forth, someone is going to go running quiet, and they're going to make all sorts of excuses why this is going to go away. But I promise you, in the long run, you all will be sitting back going, the vlogger got it.
The vlogger got it.
Larry, I done told you guys, you don't know what's being held over here. You're going to be led out into these digital streets, and we're going to make an open embarrassment out of you. And I'm going to take pleasure in assisting this young man and helping him to do it.
I told you when I released the Jimmy Battles story, I only played y'all 2.5 hours worth of the Jimmy Battles tapes. There are 7.5, almost 8 hours more that you have never heard. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Oh, but yeah.
That's all I wanted to say. But to the young man, the crack who lives in the little crack shack, let me just say to you, young man, you can do all of your little big talking and all your ridiculousness over there. We know where you come from, and we know what kind of person you are. You're a person who sells ass in the parking lot and who don't know anything about anything. You just repeat what somebody told you, like Pavlov's dog. That's all you do.
That's it. Pavlov's dog. He sure is. That's a good analogy.
So you're a non-factor. To me, I don't even think about you. I'm not concerned about you. That's why I never even mention your name, because you're stupid. Now to that king, that guy that think he's a king over there in Florida, Wiener King.
Woo!
Yeah, listen to me carefully. I'm going to embarrass you if you keep running off at your mouth. Now, I have taken the high road several times, and I gave you a good tongue lashing, and I let it be. But I see you thinking you're being a little emboldened because certain people are no longer on the internet. You think you can run off at your mouth. But I'm going to make an open spectacle out of you.
All up in Temple Terrace.
And I'm going to show you for who you are. Keep running off at your mouth, boy. Keep running off at your mouth, boy. And I promise you, I'm going to deal with you again. And to that mongoose that is somewhere running around here, running off at her mouth. Listen here, you little mongoose. Just go somewhere and shut up. Just go somewhere and sit down and be still. Nobody's concerned about you at this point because you are a non-factor also.
Are you talking about the salamander or the builder?
I'm talking about the mongoose. She's also a build-a-bear. Go sit your ass down. Nobody's concerned about you. I'm sick and tired of y'all running off at y'all mouth about things that you don't know anything about. Now, because we're quiet and we're not saying anything, just understand that is part of the strategy. We want you to feel emboldened. I want you to get out here and keep your little bragging asses going. Go right ahead.
With them big ass man hands.
But I'm warning you. I'm gonna make a lot of people upset, Darryl, because I'm gonna help a lot of people be dragged into this situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna show you for what you are.
Oh, Jesus. Mm.
I'm gonna hold my peace for 48 hours and some change.
And y'all can stop threatening these people with these damn weak ass cease and desist letters. Fuck you. Fuck your cease and desist letter, because like I told you, you don't know what we have. And that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Well, can we also put in there that you don't get a real cease and desist in the email?
Yeah, well, most certainly you do not.
So all of that, no. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bishop. Let's spare move you.
No, I'm fine. I'm just done. I'm done. And I want you all to understand, we're not worried about these other vloggers, and we're not worried about these people. We're really not. We're really not. The reason why we're choosing not to deal with them is because we're on to bigger and better things, and we know what information we're holding that you guys are unaware of. We know that.
We got a new content, me and her, coming out. It's real soon.
Yeah, so we know what we're holding on to, but I'm about to make somebody an open shame. You're not gonna want this to go anywhere near a courtroom, because whatever is submitted becomes a matter of public record, and I guarantee you don't want this seen in the public. That's all. That's all I got to say.
Are you really? Kim, this is what we going through?
I try to tell you.
Oh, they're just running off at their mouths.
Yes.
People are calling me, and they're saying this and they're saying that. That's what they do when the cat's away. The mice think that they can play.
Yes.
That's what they think.
Diversion tactic. You get them over here going in side arguments, and then you ignore the main focus, and it's gonna stay is Larry Reed being held accountable for what he's done to people.
That part.
And that's what the focus is. All this other stuff, y'all 1,001 videos, so y'all can get y'all little Google checks on the 21st.
Okay.
So that you can keep the lights on and buy you some Vienna sausages and crackers. Go right ahead. Cause when I get your beloved leader in that courtroom, and I get him where he can't run no more.
This ain't even going to court, Darryl. Because once we fold this out, he gonna run like the wind.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: when you talk big and you like to be Goliath, and you forget that David got 5 smooth stones in his bag and he ain't throw but one. So see, that's what's gonna happen. And there's a thing in the courts, and I mentioned it earlier today. And for those of you who don't know what it is, look it up when we get off. It's called discovery.
Mina, put yourself on mute because we can hear some rumbling.
Look up the word discovery, the legal term discovery. That'll tell you all you need to know. And when we hit that point, that's when Larry Reed goes away for good.
And that's the part that makes me so excited.
Right. Because see, when
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to Kim. I've been listening to Marcellus. I've been listening to Roxanne, and I've been studying stuff about narcissistic people and their behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
He would rather cut his own arm off than to admit defeat or admit he's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And now I kept messing with him, kept exposing him. He couldn't take it. He kept sending these cease and desist and crap out. I just ignored it. Then finally he said, I got to go to court. Because when I started interviewing alleged victims, I got to go to court. And I just reeled the right bait in and pulled him on in the boat. Now, Larry, when you go to court, and if you back out, who looks bad, me or you? Because you know what they're going to say? They're going to give you the Eddie Long treatment. You're going to try to walk away, and they're going to be like, well, why did you walk away? You sued Darryl. Darryl got something you don't want us to know about. What is it, Larry? So you got to go all the way with me now.
Mm-hmm.
And I have nothing to lose because why? I'm not lying about anything. You got a lot to hide. I have nothing to hide. I tell everybody, I drink, I cuss, I smoke, I look at porn, I do everything. I've never hid anything. All your church tactics don't work on me. So you got to come. I told you a long time ago, you and all your people, y'all ain't street dudes. I told you to stay up on the sidewalk. Don't come in the street. I'm in the street. I told you not to come in the street. But no, your pride and your ego and your arrogance, now you in the street.
No, he's in the gutter.
No. He out here in the street with me now. You got to go to court. And guess where you going to court, Larry? We're going to talk about it in depth Sunday. But you got to go to court in my backyard. I'm not in Atlanta in a courtroom, even though I've been in Fulton County's courtroom and held my head up high, didn't snitch not one time, faced 60 years and walked out. You coming to Cleveland. But here's the funny thing, y'all, so y'all can laugh. We can get on something less stressful. Larry Reed hired an attorney. There's an office building downtown, 55 Public Square, full of number lawyers from the basement all the way up to the 20th whatever floor. Larry got a lawyer in that building. My lawyer's on the 21st floor, bitch. They ain't even got his fax or scan. They can walk down to each other and talk. That's what happens when you don't know the terrain and the territory. You settle for an ambulance chasing lawyer. Don't know nothing about you or your case. And I got a hometown lawyer that knows all about me. I'll see you in court, big boy.
And boy, when the information that we are holding gets unfolded, I'm grateful to God. Anyway, let's move on. Kim, you the host, but I just wanted to tell all of these little roaches that's running around here, scattering around here, doing all this talking. Roaches. Just talking.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I just read that. I'm so sorry. I ain't mean to sideswipe you. Oh, I'm sorry, Roxanne. We're praying for you.
Let me know, and I just texted Roxanne, and she said her youngest son's grandmother passed away, and he's not taking it well.
Oh, Lord.
And,
I'm so sorry.
So I asked her, could I ask the subscribers to pray for him, and she said yes.
So that's Jay's mama?
No, just her youngest son.
His grandmother.
His grandmother on his dad's side.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Jay's mama.
Yeah, but you'll get you'll get clarity on that later.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll leave that alone for now.
Okay. Yeah,
but I'm so glad.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very proud of you, Darryl. And you know what I told you in the next couple of days, well, starting on Monday.
It's going to be all right.
Yes, we're going to be fine. And I celebrate the fact that certain people think that they can trick us, that they can, work behind the scenes and try to work against us. And shout out to all of the vloggers and to the people who keep sending us information. Shout out to you all.
Thank you, Kelvin Kreiner.
We appreciate that.
Thank you, Stephanie Collins.
Appreciate that. I really do. Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to say?
No, that's it. Let's go. Change the subject. You the host. Let's move it.
All right. One of the big things that happened this week, the third most senior Republican in the House of in the House of Representatives, right? Liz Cheney, daughter of former Vice President Dick Cheney, there was a vote by her Republican Party members to remove her from her leadership post because of her outspokenness against Donald Trump after the January 6th insurrection, and also his attempts to continue to have support within the Republican Party because he wants to run for re-election. And so they tried to sanction her back in January, but it didn't work. And today, I think either today or yesterday, they did a vote. They said it took 16 minutes to vote to remove her. And she said, so what do you, Missy, this was your topic. So what do you have to add?
Well, what I wanted to add was she is Republican. And no, I never cared for her, real talk. But how her own party did her because she would not fall in line with the big lie. So what I like about her in this instance, when she was like, okay, well, I know I'm getting voted out. I'm going to look good getting voted out, and I'll see y'all in 2024. Because she is going to run. Now, listen to me. I believe she's going to run just so that whoever Donald and whoever else puts up won't have a chance. So that's very smart of her strategically. And I'm proud of her for not succumbing to everybody else. I'm proud of her for just standing on her own. Like, look, I mean, I'm Republican. I'm not dealing with this. And yeah, I'm fighting for this because our party is going to lose in the long run. And she's not lying. So that's what I still don't like her. Still don't like her views. But I like the way she stood up and, stood up for the Republican Party that is Republican and not with Donald Trump. So that's that. I'm going to mute my mic again.
What do you think, Darryl, cigar blogger?
They did her dirty. This is Mitch McConnell pulling a Larry Reid, bullying the smaller people. And it's going to come back to bite him in the ass, just like Larry Reid.
Well, and I would simply say the photos that she had taken were very presidential. Individuals, that one of the things that they noticed about the photos that she had taken while going through this process, that it looked like very presidential for her to do so, which she's gearing up, and most people are assuming that she's going to run. I wish she would run for the simple fact of giving the Republican Party or forcing the Republican Party to make a decision on what kind of party they're actually going to be, because the Republican Party is out here saying one thing while doing something else. 1 minute they're saying they're not supporting Donald Trump, and then the next minute they're doing things to really prove that they are supporting him. So like Mina C said, I don't support Liz Trump. Liz Cheney. It's all the same thing to me.
Pretty much.
Right.
Much, bro.
I don't but let me say something that I got a whiff of today. I got to add this in here. Darryl, even with some of the stuff that we're going through, I said to myself, I was asking God, I said, Lord, what's going on with these people? I said, because they don't use their brains. You know what? Something came to me today and said, this time frame that we are in right now is still going to yet unfold the revealing of the crook. Let me explain something to you. I didn't realize this.
It's the unveiling.
It is all of these people that got these PPP loans and people were doing all of this illegal stuff.
There you go.
Everybody keeps being revealed. And these people are getting seen for who they are. Donald Trump.
Did you say PPP loan?
I did. Listen here. Listen here. Donald Trump made the crook think that he could be crooked and still get away with his stuff, and not understanding that the universe bends towards justice. Matthew Gaetz, who thought that he could pay young women through Cash App and have all this sort of sexual activity with these people, he did not understand that sooner or later the universe was going to meet him in his future. I yield, Kim. Go ahead. I'm just saying.
Matter of fact, speaking of Matt Gaetz, he's next on the list. But I wanted to say something else about Liz Cheney. I got a chance to see a little bit of her interview on CNN today. She said after they voted her out, they did a vote for who was going to take her position.
Mm.
And I forget the person that they chose. And they said that the person that they chose is actually less conservative than Liz Cheney, but that person is more willing to work with Trump.
Mm.
And Liz Cheney said, I wish they had picked this representative. I forget which part of Texas he's from. He's just as conservative as her, but he knows that the last election was valid.
Mm-hmm.
And he is not going to go along with what Trump has said. And then they let the new, I forget her name, the new person that took over Liz Cheney's spot talk. And she said something about, and I thought her speech was really good, like, oh, we're all the same party, we're all going to work together. Liz Cheney is still a part of this party. And all of a sudden she says, we're going to do everything possible to work with, and I thought she was going to say President Biden. No, she said President Trump. And I'm just like,
Well, to see, that's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
That was her down. That's the downfall that they're talking about, because that's who they wanted. Remember, she's a big old conspiracy theorist, and she helped drive a lot of that in. So, and the Republican Party want them about putting her in that seat. So, you know, like they said, it's coming. I'm gonna just say, Karma was 2020. Okay, Carmen ushered in her twin sister for the 2021. You understand? Yeah. And I yield as I yield.
Right.
Reclaiming my time. I'm reclaiming my time.
Right.
All right. This week, Matt Gaetz.
Well, wait. Before you go on to the next subject, let me just say this. A part of this revealing is because I just read an article about two young ladies who were rappers who defrauded the government out of over $5 million. I forget the name of these young ladies, but there was an article that came up. They're two sisters, two black girls. The IRS, and I think they're in New York. Lord have mercy, I don't remember where the article was. But anyway, two black girls, rappers, over $5 million. The IRS says, "Oh no, you defrauded the government, and they're coming after you." See, these people who think that they can do things behind the scenes, and that it is not going to come back on them. Now, I can get you if you do things where you're just unaware or you're ignorant to the fact. I can be honest about. I can say, okay, I can give you room, but when you're blatantly out here applying for loans using multiple addresses and using multiple emails and using multiple sources of identification, and you're doing all sorts, or in some cases, no source of identification.
No tax return.
Right. It is going to be
$70,900.
It's going to be very interesting for you to make a case for that. And Jacqueline Vine says in Detroit, Michigan, I guess it was in Detroit. These two lawyers, or what? I mean, these two rappers.
Deuce is Wild. That's their fate.
Oh, okay. I was fascinated. These two black chicks done got over $5 million and frauded the government over $5 million. And some of these businesses
tax returns too. Sorry, go ahead.
And some of these people can't even get a PP loan. The businesses that actually need it. See, here's the thing. And see, this is why I know something's gonna happen here in America very soon. Here's why I know that is because even when we know to do right, we refuse to do right. And even in the face of being exposed, we will pretend like we are right when we know we are fully wrong.
Can you say that last part again?
Even when we know we are wrong, we will truly sit up and try and pretend like we are right when we know we're wrong. And I'm here to tell you a lot of these people that is in the next several months, some of you that are so excited because the masks and stuff is being lifted and all of this stuff is being lifted and all of this other stuff, you just sit back and watch what gets ready to happen to some of you. Some of you think that you're about to go out into the clear to live your best life now. I got news for you. Some of you are not even going to make it into 2021 if you don't get yourself, 2022, excuse me. You won't even make it in. You won't make it in. You better get your.
He froze, I think.
He's going to come back.
Oh, this Kim connection.
The rest of us is still here waiting on you. You know that's your connection.
No, that thing went circle. Oh, I got circles on all four of y'all. Anybody else go out, or was it just me?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it was just me. Maybe it was just me. Praise his name then. All right.
Glad you back.
Yeah, I'll hush.
Okay. Speaking of Matt Gaetz, one of Matt Gaetz' associates has decided to work with the federal prosecutors, plead, and so they're going to work with him in the what do you call it? Sexual harassment, what do they call it?
Mm-hmm.
Trafficking, human trafficking.
Okay. Go ahead, Mina.
Okay, I just want to say this real quick. Now, let's be real clear. Okay, see, just what Marcellus was saying. So this was Gaetz, Matt Gaetz' right-hand man. This was the man who sent every transaction through PayPal, Cash App. He did. This was the man. Okay. So he thought, and they thought that, oh, you get locked up, they'll run through your stuff. We good, you good. No, the feds said, So what he decided to do was to be sure he don't get as much jail time, because he is going to jail.
He's facing at least 30 years.
Yes, he is. And
he was facing life, but he took the deal.
Right, he was facing life, but yes, he took the deal, and yes, he is turning on Matt Gaetz. And he has decided to do that today, honey. Today. Okay, go ahead.
Now, I got to say this. Wow, before this young man turned on Matt Gaetz,
Mm-hmm.
Matt Gaetz was out here on television going, it's a conspiracy theory. They're out to get me. They're doing all sorts of things. Oh, this vlogger, the cigar vlogger, is over here trying to mess with me. He's got all sorts of things that he's doing to me. I don't know. It's all a lie. Everything
He's trying
is
to
wrong.
kill me.
They're trying to get me. He's trying to put 3 bullets in my chest. They're doing all kinds of stuff. They just out here windmilling and saying all kinds of stuff that they know isn't true, and they know is a bunch of lies. But here's what happens to Matthew Gaetz. Here's what happens to Matt Gaetz. His assistant, the person that was right next to him, was the one that gave him up.
Yep.
Can I just say, that's all I'm gonna say.
It happens. It happens all the time when the feds come.
And I know someone else's assistant who has no priors, no felonies, has legitimate degrees, has an opportunity to get a second chance.
But has emotional issues. And I most certainly think there is a soul tie there. And soul ties can only be generated, and I don't even really believe in those, but I'm just gonna say, just for the sake of, I'll say emotional tie. But I think those typically don't come unless there's been sexual situations that have transpired.
Exactly.
Larry. Oh.
Does he have some on you? We can get you some help.
Are you okay over there? You keep coughing. Are you okay?
No.
Kendall Jamarco.
Do something with that. Get a drink. Get a drink.
Woo, I gotta get some for that.
What do you think, Darryl, about Matt Gaetz?
If ever somebody is in trouble, the only person I've seen in bigger trouble than him was that Epstein dude. And you saw what Epstein did, because they ain't about that street life. So when the heat get on them, they hang themselves, or they eat a bullet, or they OD on some pills. They're not cut out for the jail. They can't do no time. They panic.
Closet Talk 101, it's good to see you in the chat. Let me just simply say this.
He going to prison.
I have to say this. We live in a country where rich white men are unwilling to face the reality of a changing and a shifting in the culture and the nature of our country. And it is unfortunate that these individuals have taken the route of gerrymandering, They're denying things that are very obvious. And one of the things that becomes very frustrating as you get older is to have to look in the face of liars and hear liars continually speak when you know that they are lying and you know that they are misleading and you know that they are doing unscrupulous things behind the scenes, all while trying to pretend like they're not doing anything. Let me just say this, and this goes from the White House to the church house. Let me say this. Those days are over. And let me just simply tell you, people are going to expose you more and more. Matthew Gaetz deserves to be brought out into the public square, and the hanging that they were going to give Mike Pence on Capitol Hill, they should hang Matthew Gaetz for the foolishness that he has done, as well as Rudy Giuliani.
And that little dude in the wheelchair.
Really quick, you guys, did y'all know that Rudy Giuliani?
Go ahead, Mina. Go ahead.
That Rudy Giuliani's legal team is reaching out to Trump to help out with these legal fees. Dig that. And how many of us really think, we know that, but why would he think that? That's what I understand about these people. He's leaving them out to dry.
Mayday, Larry Reed, Mayday. Yeah, I've heard that before. I've been somewhere where I've heard that before. 3 hours and 38 minutes of this right here. Help me. And then they disappear. And then when the vlogger get on the case, then all of a sudden you want to get back in daddy's good graces. Then you come back around. But guess what? It don't work.
But see, mature people understand this. Oh, Lord. It doesn't require a lot of cursing. It don't require a lot of yelling. It don't require a lot of that. See, after a while, the grown-ups in the room get tired of playing the game. And the grown-ups say, you know what, let me go somewhere and sit down and really look at this situation and take a step back. Because see, I want you to understand, Burger King and Little Boy Blue or Parking Lot Thought, as they call you. Let me tell you something.
2-notch trick.
Let me tell you something. Y'all are running around looking like y'all. I'm gonna make y'all look like a bunch of fools in a minute, and I'm gonna be so happy to do it. And I know what you're gonna do. And I just want everybody that's been following us to y'all stick around. I can't tell you everything, but I promise you there is something, and somebody is gonna be made to look like a damn fool. I'm sorry, I keep having to go there because every situation fits this so well. I'm sorry.
It does.
It really does. It does.
But you know, I feel good though.
So do I, Darryl. And that's only because we know what we holding. I'm sorry, I did it again.
Marcella, what you see over there? Oh, I got 4 and a possible 3. Well, I got 6. Well, Boston. Hey, what the hell?
Let me tell you, for those of you also that are in the chat, we are going to begin to raise money, of course, for Darryl's legal fund. I want all of you that can and that will, please make sure that you support the Cigar Vlogger.
Thank you.
And make sure that you Cash App him. And really, I don't even, honestly, whatever you send to me, I'm going to probably forward over to the Cigar Vlogger because I want to make sure that he is primed and ready for the task at hand. Because I want you to understand. Oh, by the way. Oh, I don't want that to be a surprise. I can't say what I was going to say. Never mind. Move on, Kim. I was about to tell on myself. Go ahead. Dog it. There's so much I want to say, but I can't say. Damn it.
Okay. I think you guys may know a little bit more about this than me. Chris Webber, former basketball star, he is now splitting ways with TNT. I guess with TNT Sports or TNT.
Okay.
Yeah.
There seems to be problems over there. I don't know exactly what's going on. Maybe y'all can fill me in.
Well, every now and then, these networks, when it comes time, it seems to be the African American commentators that have to go through this. When it comes time to renegotiate contracts, you become expendable. So, and he's leaving ahead of the playoffs. Cause see, when them contracts is up, and when you say, well, and you realize that your counterparts that look a whole lot lighter than you are probably making 2 and 3 times what you're making, and you are NBA Hall of Famer, and you start realizing what your worth is, like a Joe Budden, and you don't take the scraps on the table.
Oh, I was gonna go there. I'm glad you
go ahead.
Good
that's why I said. That's why I said.
You a bad son of a gun, boy. I tell this A team is on the point, boy.
That's why I said. I segue. I felt you wanted to talk about that.
Oh my God.
Because when I watched that movie, Night in Miami, and Sam Cooke's character said, "I don't want the," he said, "I don't want a piece of the pie. I want the recipe."
Right.
That's what Joe Budden and that's what these people out here, when they wake up and realize their worth.
Exactly.
Like, you're not going to give me the crumbs and then expect me to be happy. You're going to pay me what I'm worth.
And I've been trying to teach you content creators. And so many of us who create content on this here internet have been trying to teach you guys to understand your value and your worth. Sitting in these little boxes here, people think, oh, well, you just talking. No, this is a part of a larger process and plan, or it should be for you. Okay. And you need to have a strategy for what you're doing. Okay. But that's neither here nor there. But since my wonderful, wonderful friend, the cigar vlogger, brought up Mr. Joe Budden, let me go down this road, because I love me some Joe Budden. Okay.
Even after what he did this week?
Oh, I love me some Joe. Even more. More.
Right.
You got to know the backstory. You got to know the backstory why he did what he did. You got to know why he did.
Even more. And I'm going to break some things down for y'all. Y'all remember on my channel that no longer has any videos. Anyway,
It's okay.
I did a video about the B effect, which was the new platform that Charlemagne the God was starting, called the Black Effect. Y'all remember? I did a whole series of videos about this, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, now listen. Joe Budden has been ahead of this curve before everyone. Joe Budden had the foresight and the ingenuity to see where the vlogging world and this social commentating and social media stuff was going. He saw this stuff in the 90s, okay, where most of us did not become aware of this stuff until later on. God, I got to get this out. And this might be a little long-winded. I'm sorry, y'all. Just bear with me.
Go ahead, because you've been breaking it down real good.
Now listen, Joe Budden was the reason why Charlemagne the God and some of these other content creators got in the mindset of actually creating their content and creating these platforms. Because you all need to keep in mind that Joe Budden was doing this before the rest of these. He had the #1 podcast on Apple. He had the #1 podcast on Spotify. Then when the other people decided, hey, we can make some money with these podcasts, the other people, they said, oh, they started bringing on people to do these podcasts, but they started paying them enormous amounts of money. I mean, huge amounts of money. But they refused to give the same amount of money to the man who had the #1 podcast on multiple platforms. And it was like, wow. Now Joe Budden comes from the music industry where they screw you over with no Vaseline. So he learned his lessons as it related to the music industry, and he brought the mindset over to the vlogging. Like, I'm not going to keep putting out content, or I'm not going to use my creativity to give people things, and I'm not going to be compensated for it. So when he started the Joe Budden podcast that bears his name, Joe Budden owns the Joe Budden podcast. If I bring a co-host onto the Joe Budden podcast, you are a co-host. You're not an owner of the Joe Budden podcast.
Right.
Now, because I bring my friends along with me, and I have the skill set, and I have the ingenuity to go out and make deals and cut deals to bring us all money, does not necessarily mean you're going to get a bigger piece of the pie. let me say this for somebody who works in sales. Anyone who knows, as far as sales is concerned, you're able to eat off of what you build or provide, off the sweat of your brow. So if the advertisers are the way that we make the money in podcasting or on social media, and you don't bring any advertisers to the table, or you're not bringing any deals to the table, how dare you become so arrogant that you think that you deserve more of the pie than I do when I'm the one who's negotiating all of the deals? Let me just say this. I don't care if you don't like Joe Budden's delivery. I don't care if you don't like Joe Budden, period. What Joe Budden is doing in these social media streets and space, he has my full and utmost respect, and I understand exactly what he is talking about. Rory and Mal, they played their hand too early. They should have waited until it was time for them to renegotiate their contracts, and then they could have made more demands. You cannot make demands when it is not time for you to re-up. Right now, Joe Budden does not have any contract. He is not on any major network where he is signed to that network or to that DSP, what we call digital service providers, for those of us who study the industry. He's not assigned to any DSP, which means he's a free agent. Speaking of this basketball player on TNT who's separating, let's go back there just for a second.
Go ahead.
When you are a free agent, you have more options, and you can ask for more things when it comes time to play and to do business. Rory and Mal do not understand the fact that the Joe Budden podcast is a free agent, which means they can go to any platform and use that platform to make money. And they use sponsorships such as Cash App and other things, because the biggest sponsor of the Joe Budden podcast is Cash App. The reason why so many people are using Cash App is because of Joe Budden. I know y'all, well, let me just say, but people need to stop running off of their mouth and get educated about things. But what I find is so many of the people who don't create content are always trying to tell the people who create content what the fuck to do. You don't create content. All you do is run off and try to tell other people what we should do, shouldn't say, how we should say it, and blah, blah, blah. Now, I'll give you the right that we can take some constructive criticism. But for the most of you, if you don't have the boldness to put yourself in this little box and expose yourself online, don't come over here telling me what I can and can't say, especially when it's on my platform that I'm building.
He is a smart cookie. They don't like him.
Yes, he is.
They don't like him because he sometimes he goes off the rails a little bit. He's admitted he has demons, but
every man does that.
Every man, but he's a shrewd businessman.
Every man does that,
and he'll never go broke because he know how to do the deal.
But these boys
sells himself.
But Roy and Mal, they have to understand something. It's kind of like, I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't know if y'all know this. The reason why Bobby Jones and New Life broke up. Y'all, did anybody know anything about Bobby Jones? Y'all remember Bobby Jones used to come on Sunday?
Yeah.
Y'all remember you said him 4 girls behind him, right? Well, actually 5 girls. He had Nuwana Dunlap, Emily, Francine, Beverly, and who did I leave out? There was another one. I just can't remember her name. Well, Kim, you're muted, baby. You're muted. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, Beverly Crawford?
Yes, I said Beverly. Yeah, Beverly.
I didn't know.
You had,
Okay, I didn't know.
oh, yeah, Beverly, Nuwana, Emily, Francine, and I think there was one other. But anyway, what y'all don't know about them is they actually sued Bobby Jones. The reason why the group broke up and the reason why he rolled over to that super choir is because them girls got together and sued Bobby because they felt like Bobby was doing all of this stuff and making all of this money. They felt like they deserved more pieces of the pie. But Bobby Jones always said, I pay you a salary, you get paid a salary. So it don't matter what we do out here on these here streets, you're paid a salary, right? So that's how Bobby made his money. He paid those girls a salary. Beverly was the only one who didn't sue Bobby, right? She stayed out of the mess, but he actually got sued from the New Life Singers, and that's why the group went left and everything went left. Yes, everybody, I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but they sued his ass. Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Kirk Franklin got sued.
The same situation. Because But see, with Kirk Franklin's situation, what a lot of people don't know, your background singers and your choir normally sign a deal with the record label, and the record label is the one that actually pays your background singers and your choir.
Yeah.
Unless you just give them $50 and then they had to pay for their own hotel and food on the road.
Well, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm,
yeah, that's another gospel.
Or and that's the reason, and that's truly the reason why you smile is because you ain't paying no damn body no money.
Right.
I'm sorry, $50 really? That's fucking
you climbing
one time at that.
One time?
Paid them $50, but they still had to pay for their own meals and hotels.
Yeah, you climbing out of graves pretending you Michael Jackson in Thriller and don't understand why you don't win a Stellar Award when somebody who can actually sing and has great entertainment can come up and just make your ass look super stupid.
Alan Groove.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But that's the reason why. But Joe Budden is brilliant. I don't even always like Joe Budden, but I respect Joe Budden. You hear me? I really respect. And when I heard Armand Wiggins say the exact same thing that I just told y'all, I was like, oh, he done
a pretty good insight.
Yeah, I say he done had a defining moment today. I say, well, go on, Armand.
He also mentioned that the guys, he understood from both sides, like why the guys are acting like they're doing. But he said, like you said, the timing of it.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Well, but when okay, Kim, I'm gonna give you a scenario. This is the A-team.
Mm-hmm.
When we got some things in the works and we got things that we're planning, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I go out and I get more advertisers to advertise with the A-team network and to do the things that the A-team needs to do, why would the other three of you think that I need to split everything with you 50-50 when I done all of the work?
That's simple.
It should be proportional, like you did.
Go ahead, Mina. I see Mina with a finger raised. That's a church finger. I recognize that. Go ahead.
Hey, no, you got to put it behind your ear. You got to put it back there like this and have your head down looking at the floor.
You know I did it wrong, but seriously, I wanted to say really quick. Can y'all hear me? Am I okay?
Yes. No, go ahead. We can hear you great.
Okay. I wanted to say really quick, I'm going to be real with you. I agree with everything you're saying, Marcellus. But when it came to Marlon and real talk, Joe cannot stand on his own. He needs help. And
yes,
I
he does.
believe by them being friends, it was his idea. I give him that. You know what I'm saying? Like, picked it out. And they were like, okay. And instead of them thinking business like, you get what I'm saying? It was, this is my friend. Let me help my friend out. And when the money started rolling in, because I don't know if you've seen it when Charlamagne the God came on their podcast. And he basically, Respect the Mall and them was like, y'all working for free? What y'all doing? Your name is not on the market. Like, so what?
But see, that's the other thing that a lot of guys do when it comes to posturing. One thing about me as a man, I don't shit on other men's paychecks and try to talk about how much another man is making. I don't really give two shits. I don't care nothing about that because I'm over here making my own money. The problem with Maul and what the people who are following this story don't understand. Maul and Rory didn't come into the podcast until like almost 100 episodes in. I mean, it was way over into the podcast had already started. Okay. And then it was one of them. And then the other one came a little bit time later. So, and because they had another lady that was on the podcast with Joe Budden when it actually started. Okay. But my thing is this, why are people not understanding that it's called the Joe Budden podcast? Like people keep typing in the Joe, you don't have a right to crash and burn the Joe Budden podcast. Yes, it do. It bears my damn name. If I say I don't want to do this shit no more and close up shop tomorrow, I can do it because it says the Joe Budden podcast. He has every right to do that. And I don't understand why people are all trying to upset. Oh, well, he don't have Rory and Marlon. He should have paid them. No, I paid them. Let me explain something. I got to say this again. For the people,
Bishop sitting up.
I gotta say this again for the people who don't work from the sweat of their own brow. For those of you that work 9 to 5 and they get you exchange time for dollars. You don't understand getting paid off of your efforts and your hustle. You don't understand that. So let me just say this for you. You need to understand and when it comes to sales and generating income, if I am working off the sweat of my own brow, we all eat off what we bring and provide. So if you provide a cup, you get to eat from your cup. If I provide a plate, I get to eat from my plate. If I provide a bucket, I get to eat from the motherfucking bucket. And I'm so sick of people who do not understand how the world works and understand that people are out here hustling and making things happen for themselves. And we don't have no damn 9 to 5. And we ain't got no paycheck that we can count on every Friday. Right. So you're not gonna sit up here and tell me because something bears my name that I need to split it with 2 motherfuckers that's on the side singing doo-wop, 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 doo-wop. Hell no. You the background singers, nigga.
James Brown didn't pay his backup members the same that he was making. He paid them a salary.
Exactly.
Prince, Michael Jackson, all these people, Whitney Houston, Luther Vandross, they paid their backup singers a salary.
What people don't understand is that, like Marcellus said, when you are in business, okay, he probably would have put them on a marquee if they were out there getting that marketing,
exactly,
advertising.
Exactly.
Understand? When he got invoiced and calculate how much all of that equipment is and what he needs to get it going. Because you got to realize, Joe Budden and them is using this podcast as a job.
Right.
They are taking shows from
correct
sun up to sundown. That's their job. So and I feel them. I mean, now it'll be different. They like, okay, well, we see what you do, but I got this advertiser over here. They're not bringing nothing to the table except for this.
Listen here. Let me explain something to you. As a financial planner, let me say this to you. If I make 6 figures, my secretary don't make 6 figures. My secretary is paid a salary because that's her role and that's what she does, right? Mm-hmm. If I bring somebody in to assist me, I pay you a certain salary. Mm-hmm. If I make 10 grand a month, you don't make 10 grand a month.
Exactly.
You don't make 10 grand a month.
No.
Because I'm the one who is out doing the driving and the hustling and the meeting the clients and the talking to the people. You don't make the same amount of money I make. And I know for some reason in America, people think that they're supposed to get paid all kind of money when you can't even spell the word hors d'oeuvre. You know, you work at McDonald's and you making signs and shit and can't even spell the word maintenance and all kind of stuff. And then you want $15 an hour. And I understand. I completely disagree with a whole lot of this shit because I'm a business owner. And some people ain't gonna never understand my side of it. Hell no. When they gotta put pictures of the food on the cash register so your motherfucking ass will get it right.
Say that.
I'm just not in the whole process of giving you no damn $15 an hour. Now because
it's not just go ahead.
Now hold on.
Go ahead.
No, here's the thing. The pictures is on the damn cash register, and you still put onions on my shit when I told you I didn't want none. And the pictures is on there when you just got to press the thing to say no onion. Big old onion, round onion on the damn button.
All you got to do is take your finger and do this shit.
And you still hit the motherfucking button and give me onions. And sometime before I could even finish ordering my motherfucking food, the shit is right in front of me. Well, how the hell you know I want this? You don't.
Have you worked at McDonald's before?
I never have.
I worked at McDonald's.
McDonald's has the picture on the cash register. Big Mac. All you gotta do is find the picture. Oh, there it is. You ain't even got to.
But those are not the only jobs at there.
Okay, I understand you got managers, you got other things, but let me explain something, Kim. You cannot walk into any McDonald's and not understand that the fries is on the right. I'm sorry, on the left. When you walk into McDonald's, the fries is always on the left. If you're facing the cash register.
By the drive-thru.
Correct. You know why? Because it is systematized. There are systems in place that they have already put into place to work and understand their revenue model. And it is the same way with business owners. We have to put systems in place. Even when it comes to YouTube, that's why I'm always telling you guys, you have to develop a system. I've given you a system so that you can systematize your content where you can have a steady flow of content constantly coming out that will bring you revenue. In other words, your fry machine is your webcam. Okay, your webcam is your fry machine, and it will always be located on a certain side so that you can systematize things, put things in order so that it doesn't become a mundane process. You can do what you need to do and keep it moving. These people in the world today, especially in America, folks need to understand something. There are other people in the world that are really working hard, and we don't exchange time for dollars. We eat off of the sweat of our brow, and we deserve our respect. And
Well,
not
that's
everything should be coming for
That's
free.
right. I'll make it even on a level that everybody else gets. T.S. Madison. She don't pay her co-hosts and them people the same that she get from her Google checks. She give them a little something, you know, whatever she negotiate. But that's T.S. Madison's show.
Yeah.
She got people to sit on the panel with her, but they ain't making what she make because it's her show. She created that show.
Go ahead, Mina C.
Yes, I would like to reclaim my time. No, for real, what everybody not paying attention to is happening here in Michigan. McDonald's say y'all want $15 an hour, we gonna outsource your ass. Because here at McDonald's, the only people that's in there is the cooks,
In the drive-thru.
and maybe one register, because you can now walk in and order off the kiosk.
Right.
That's it. And Walmart, you can self-check.
We got a Walmart here in Canton, Michigan, where there are no more register cashiers. It's all self-scans.
Right.
I think I did a video. I don't know if I put it up, and they just did this.
Right.
Just so while everybody we want $15, they're like, yeah. We ushering in these robots and it's technology, and we're sending you home.
Right. Stephanie, let me address your statement. Let me say this, Stephanie. I have been a business owner, self-employed, off and on. I've had other little jobs because I'm a workaholic. What people don't understand, because people be talking about, oh, he lost a job or he did this. You don't even understand who you talking to or about. Most of the time I have 2 or 3 jobs. I'm like a Jamaican.
Me too.
I have 3, 4 jobs. Because I like to work. And everybody who knows me, Darryl, let me see your transcripts, Roxanne, everybody can tell you I don't even sleep sometimes. I'm up in the middle of the night.
We damn sure don't.
Well, I was up doing work. I said, will you please go to bed?
Right.
That's just
ain't had no rest.
Right. That's just me. Now let me explain something to you. When you are a business owner and you make money off of the sweat of your own brow, you look at financials differently. One of the things when I go into a company and I consult a company, the first thing I tell them is know your numbers. Because most people who are in business do not know their numbers, especially even when it comes to YouTube. Ask Darryl. I spent a whole month trying to figure out the YouTube payment system. It took me a whole month to determine how they calculate what they calculate. And most people still don't even understand it. You can watch 1 million videos on YouTube and they still will not tell you how they calculate what they calculate so that you can determine what your paycheck is. So when it comes to these numbers, I know my numbers. Everybody needs to know their numbers. When you self-employed, you need to know the numbers. And I tell employees this: if you want more money, know your worth and value. In other words, know how much revenue you're generating to this company in order for me to pay you more money. So if you're not generating more revenue and you're costing me money, then why the hell would you expect for me to give you more money? You're costing me more money than you're generating. So when you generate more money, you can do that. I'll give you a perfect example. I work for a company. Sorry to ramble here, but I just got to get this out because this.
Go ahead.
I worked for a company. When I first started with the company, the man started the company in his garage. And that's why I know opportunities when I see them. I was showing up to the man in his garage every day, sitting in a garage working and on the phone in a garage. Got there sometime at 5 a.m. in the mornings in a garage. Okay, work my butt off. We turned this garage business into a multi-million-dollar business. Business was generating over 40, 50, 60 million a year from a garage. And I started looking at the numbers. I said, wait a minute. I said, I'm always either the top salesperson or I'm in the top 5. I said, I know when I'm getting paid. I said, oh no. I said, I need to go to the owner. I know my value. So one day I calculated how much money me personally brought into the company because I knew the numbers. So I said, wait a minute. I personally brought in $500,000 to this company in a month. I know what my salary was. I said, oh, no. Let me go over here and talk to the boss, because the owner was the one who trained me in how to do this stuff. So that's why if you give people an opportunity, you'll never know how things can turn around for you. Mm-hmm. So the man gave me opportunity. So I worked my ass off for the dude. I really did. I put in work.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I went to the guy and said, hey, this is what I want to make. And he said, okay, Marcellus. He said, this is what you're going to. That's how I know I've had every salary. I've had from the low salary to $34, $35 an hour to upwards of $500 an hour. So I've gone the spectrum as far as salaries are concerned. Mm-hmm. So you cannot tell me that if you need to work and know your numbers and your value. If you bring in $10 to the company and you costing the company $75, you better go somewhere and enjoy your $75 and shut the hell up, because all you're doing is bringing $10 in. You better go somewhere and sit down and be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that. I'm sick of these people. This greedy. Everybody always want more and more and more. I need more money. More money will bring in more value. This is what my mentor, taught me. He said, Marcellus, you don't have a money problem. You have a value problem.
Come on.
I said, what do you mean? He said, Marcellus, when you increase your value to the marketplace, they have to pay you what your value is. I said, oh shit. He said, okay, let me give you another one. He said, if you want to make more money, he said, if you want to live a top shelf life, this is the kind of stuff he used to say to me. He said, stand on the books you read. So if you want to get to the top of the shelf, you need to learn how to read more. Some of you ain't picked up a book in 35 years. You don't read nothing. Mm-hmm. You just be on the internet trying to read everybody. Motherfucker this, motherfucker that, motherfucker this, motherfucker you. That's your reading. That's the only kind of reading you do. Get off of here, bitch, bitch this and bitch this and bitch this. That's what y'all do. And you don't understand why you don't have no money. That's why you don't have no money. That's why you're broke. You're broke because you refuse to know your value and increase your value. Yes. And as I was working for Amazon to Anai Notel, and guess what, Notai? I was also working for a resort company in the marketing department at the exact same time. So thank you for pointing that out. No, I would have left leave the comment in. I appreciate that, because you don't know what you're talking about. But I appreciate that. I sure did. Don't have to.
That's somebody that works from 9 to 5. So basically what we saying is,
yeah. Hey, he worked for Amazon. He worked for Amazon. He worked for Amazon, and I worked for UPS. But this week, I started my own business again.
You sure did.
Oh, but see, they don't understand that.
Yeah, I have to get another EIN number.
I did too. This week, I got mine this week.
What I say to you is, for those of you, if you ever want to know how entrepreneurs, small business owners, because like Marcellus said, we look at the numbers. So think about it. If I work for Chrysler and they pay me $18 an hour on the line, right, because we make those beautiful Jeeps,
right,
and everything,
right,
correct,
right.
I think I'm in the money because I'm making $18 an hour.
Right.
Fuck, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not in the money. You know why I'm not in the money? Because my name ain't Chrysler. Or better yet, I'm not wearing a suit and tie. Or I'm not wearing casual leisure.
Right.
So what we're saying is, and then not only that, you look at the companies you work for, look at your tax return. Tells you how much you made for this company. I can't get no realer than that. Look at your tax return.
Yeah, I get a 1099. Everything I do is 1099.
1099 or
right here, 1099.
What's that schedule? Schedule what?
C.
Okay.
C. Because we can see what the hell you doing. See.
That's right.
We see. Right. But again, if you only work a 9 to 5, the only one you see is the 1040. Easy.
Correct. That's it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Or the A.
So don't be coming out here. Oh, I love it when people says the Amazon worker. I'm so proud of myself. I was an Amazon worker. You thinking you saying something to hurt my feelings? Let me tell you. I love it. No.
Tell you what, they want me back.
Listen here.
Won't go,
I was working.
Else.
I know I was working there and somewhere else, but in the other job, I worked in the marketing department.
I appreciate. It don't matter. Amazon work ain't no slouch job. Let's
right.
be very clear.
I know. I know, but I just love saying that. But I love people who come in here with that little
Don't
foolishness.
you? Yes,
Isn't that cute? That's so cute and so special.
Well, let me get.
And thank you, Mother Love, for getting that, because she's quick. I didn't have to say nothing.
Let me give you something else for people that are thinking about going into self-employment. Like Marcella said, know the numbers. When you have profits and you self-employed, you only at the maximum pay yourself 30% of your profits. You put the other 70% back into the business. You pay the business first. You don't pay yourself first. You pay the business first. That's how you grow. That's how you stay afloat during the pandemic and other times. When everybody else is going out of business, you'll still have a business. You live off of 30% of your profits. The other 70 goes back into the business. That's how you keep growing and going.
My mentor taught me, my mentor said it this way to me, Darryl. He said, profits are better than wages.
I know that's right.
Yes, it is.
I said, what?
I take a profit over a wage any day.
I didn't even understand that when he said, I said, a profit is better than a wage. What?
Yes, because when you go into the bank and they say, well, what do you have? Oh, I got this collateral right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They open the bank vault for you. They open the bank vault for you, but they don't teach you. They don't teach you that in high school. No, they don't teach you that.
And let me just say this, because I want everybody to understand this, and I know this might sound disrespectful, but let me just say this: not everybody is an entrepreneur, and not everybody is built for entrepreneurial work and entrepreneurship. There's a book by Michael Gerber entitled "The E-Myth." If you've never read the book, it's a book that you should look. You should look it up, and you should go read the book. One of the things that I will say is this: being a wage worker is not a bad thing when you understand your finances and how finances work.
Thank you.
My clients, when they call me to come in and explain and break certain things down for them, and I can tell my clients the day when they will get out of debt. And they will be debt free, and all of their things will be paid for, because we have systems and things that we put into place in order to assist them. Let me just say this: being a wage worker is not a bad thing, but being an idiot is.
It sure is.
Make it work for you.
Exactly.
I tell all my boys, I say, you work for somebody for a minute, but the goal is work for yourself.
Yeah, you don't go to college. And black people need to really teach their children. You don't go to college, because see, this is what America teaches people. You go to college to get a good job. That's what they say. No, baby, you go to college to start a business. You get a higher education.
I need to smoke.
Look, you go to college to learn how to start a business, to work for yourself. That's the reason for a higher education. But the American system has taught people, no, you just go to college so you can get a good job. Well, see, here's the thing. At the end of the day, when you have a good job, because see, a lot of people at the Postal Service thought they had a good job. But then guess what happened? They started laying people off, and people don't work at the post office no more, and all things started shifting. And all of these big companies like Chrysler and Ford and all these people where they thought they had the best jobs in the world got laid off. What you gonna do, Cleophas, when you get laid off? Because you don't have a multiple stream of income.
My brother, yeah, you're right. My brother worked for Ford Motor Company, straight out of the military. He went to the military, then he got out. My uncle got him a job because he worked at Ford. My uncle did. I got tattooed on my arm. They laid off back in '79, and to this day, my brother's on what Ford calls permanent layoff status. He can't even go back to get a job if he wanted one at Ford.
Wow.
He was an inspector on the assembly line.
What?
Go ahead, Kim.
I was gonna say something about. I partly agree with you, partly disagree. A college education also, it does what it ends up doing is it helps to separate you from certain workers when it comes to a job.
I agree.
So if I have a high school diploma versus I have a college degree, who is the hiring person going to look at?
That's true.
Now, I do believe that we should, especially with high school, we're trying to get everyone to go to college, go to college. That's great. But some people need to understand, hey, having a trade or having a career, it's just as good as well. I have a classmate, she did get a degree from college, but she ended up but since I known her in high school, she always knew how to do hair. Eventually, she got a cosmetology license, and eventually, she owned her own shop. That's her main source of income.
Right.
People like myself have always been salary. I've also been contract. Right now, I've always, like you, had multiple streams of income. I do, like, it worked really well, especially since I have people, the last year and a half, calling one of my jobs, talking about me. Well, I had other campuses and other jobs I could also work at as well. And so now I have a full-time job, and I also do part-time adjunct, and now this is becoming my new business.
Right. Which I love.
Thank you. And I thank you for helping me achieve that goal. But I don't want us to say, like you said, read the ebook. Not everybody is for an entrepreneur. And sometimes I feel like when I see these entrepreneurs saying like, oh, I can't work a 9 to 5, you shouldn't work a 9 to 5. Well, if nobody's working a 9 to 5, how is everything gonna get done? Because
that's true.
Jobs we need. I need people when I go get my car inspected to be working a 9 to 5. I need to go down there.
Well, that's true.
Schools works 8 to 5 or 8 to 3.
Kim, this is what my mentor taught me. I'm just saying, because you are correct. My mentor says, and this is how you can tell well-balanced people from people who are not well-balanced. My mentor taught me this. He said, Marcellus, you never mistreat the waitress, the ditch digger, the person who lays the pavement on the road. Right. You don't mistreat those individuals because someone has to do those jobs. So you respect those individuals and you respect them and you respect the work that they do. Okay?
Drain down.
Start listening to people who live who got,
here we go. Here's another one.
Dragons, who got phoenix dragons on their chest. Look like a dragon, but they call it the phoenix on their chest. They don't know everything.
They don't know shit. Not everything. Shit.
No. Let me just say it this way. That is a lie, Dream Dog.
How can I dox him? He literally goes on social media and tell everybody where he is all the fucking time.
No, it is a lie, Dream Dog.
It's a lie, Dream Dog.
It's just that simple. Move on.
Right.
Lord.
But I want everyone in this chat to understand and not feel less than or feel disrespected because you're not an entrepreneur.
No.
Because there are skill sets that you have to learn. Because in the beginning, I really wasn't that great of an entrepreneur.
No. Oh no. Nobody.
I know I wasn't.
Oh my God.
You learn through your mistakes.
Yes.
Financial
and you learn by the books you read.
Mistakes.
And by getting a mentor, because that's another reasons why I'm very big on mentorship.
Yes.
That's right.
You cannot believe those two individuals. One, they're biased and don't like me.
Oh, Miss Furlow Speaks. Let me speak to you for just a second.
Oh, Lord.
Miss Furlow Speaks, don't you dare let these people. I just so happened Darryl, I shouldn't say somebody. It was Darryl. Sent a link, and I just so happened to hear your someone ranting about you and disrespecting you in a way that I have just. I'm so sick of these vloggers and these people out here. Y'all just don't realize how much. Let me just say this. For these young men who always dream about being a woman, I'm really amazed at how easily they disrespect women.
Come on now.
You're so busy trying to look like a woman, talk like a woman, sound like a woman, dress like a woman, hair like a woman. And you're so quick to disrespect a woman. I'm really having a rough time of that over the last couple of days. Yeah. And let me just tell you, and to all the LGBTQIA people in the chat, understand, everybody who knows me knows I am very supportive of your community. Yes. But let me just say this. Let me just say this. I am so sick of these sissies, I don't know what to do. Y'all need to pray for me. I'm sick of these sissies. I don't know what to do. These sissies done made me so mad I don't know what to do. And they always got a whole bunch of mess that they're keeping up and talking. I'm just sick of sissies. Green-haired sissies, gold chain around the neck sissies. Talking about that's the reason why they smile sissies. I'm just sick of them. They just all they do is make up a whole bunch of mess, and I'm sick of them.
picnic table panty wearing sissies.
I'm just sick of
Wave cap wearing with no hair ass wearing sissies. But just know this. Know this. Miss Furlow and everybody else that has been harassed.
Please not.
Do the cigar vlogger one favor.
Yes.
You just hold on for a little while longer.
Yes.
Carry on a little while longer.
I'll give you my word. God is my witness with both of my hands to the sky. I got all of you covered.
Sure do. Just hold on. Hold on. Don't
you hearing it here on Friday Night Live. I give you my word to God. Yes. I got you, or I'm gonna die trying. I got y'all. I got y'all. Just hang on.
Okay, Victory.
Do your best to ignore it, and just hold on. Help is on the way, and it's already arrived. I got y'all. I got y'all. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I got y'all. It will not last long.
Yeah, but y'all pray for me, because I told Darryl yesterday. Was it the day before yesterday when I told y'all I was sick of these sissies? What day was that? Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday, because you.
That was yesterday.
Video.
Yeah,
I'm so sick of these sissies. I don't know what to do. And
what's her name? Francis who? Francis Taylor? What her name is?
Mother
Kelly.
Kelly.
Miss Francis Kelly.
Oh, thank you so much, Stephanie Collins.
What
came not only with the super state, but she came with something you better understand.
Okay. She said, MCDs, I'm speaking on stagnating wages because I'm concerned about how they affect the overall health of society. I get it. I've always been a solo practitioner from the moment that they gave me a bar card. As far as I'm concerned, boss is a prison term. Yes, it is. But let me also say this. I can't say that right now because that might come back to haunt me. Anyway, I do too. Appreciate you
so much, Stephanie.
Every time she is provocative.
What I like about Stephanie, first of all, I'm going to just say this. What I love about Stephanie is I can talk, and Stephanie knows that I'm not meaning ill will to any sort of community. Right. She know, you understand what I'm saying? She's not going to come back.
Read.
Right.
She can read.
Yes.
She can read and use words. She can use words in a sentence.
Stephanie has come, and she's a lawyer.
Right. That's one thing I do like about her, because I'm not gonna say everything perfect, but I tell you, I'm so sick of these folks. Y'all just don't know.
She's very thought provoking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She got it up here.
Yes, you do.
That's
I'm
the
never
difference.
mad at her. You can't do no wrong. I don't give a damn how much you give a lot.
See, the problem I have, I expect, because I respect the McCrae Kings and I respect Stephanie. People in that they're in the LGBTQIA community, and they're intelligent, and I expect everybody that I encounter in that community to be intelligent like the three of them. And I've been meeting some fools. So,
I know that's right.
I say that's my problem. That's the problem I've had. I expect the same level of integrity and class and intelligence that I get from the McCrae Kings and Stephanie to be across the board, and I've been sadly mistaken.
Yeah.
Cause she does, Victor Girl. She has smart parts.
Yes, she does.
She really does.
Very smart parts.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
I'm just, and hanging around this crew, I have to tell you, it's been an uphill battle, but we on our way. Kim, I think we've done this topic's justice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, period.
Okay.
What's going on in the Middle East?
Oh my God.
My babies is dying. Schools are being bombed. What do you mean?
I mean, God, what the hell kicked it off?
But you know what it is? Because when Trump wanted to pull the troops out of Afghanistan.
Oh, because Hamas is going damn crazy right now.
Someone on the Palestinian side, some group, fired onto the Israeli side.
Yeah,
the Israelis then fired back, but they are hitting Palestinian civilians who had nothing to do with the attack. And the reason why the other Palestinian, I guess, group fired onto Israel is because Israel is basically doing what they did to Black people in the South during the 50s and 60s.
Yes, Israel is a bully.
Israel is being a bully and pushing them off their land. Yeah. And they've already taken so many of their land from them and put Israelis in their place. So now you're seeing, like, literally on the news, Palestinians trying to find cover. They're in the need of the Red Cross, and now the Biden administration has to deal with what Trump, because he moved the capital, and then also the previous presidencies have always supported Israel since they became a state in 48.
And why is that?
They never make Israel stop suppressing Palestinians.
And why is that?
Because of being technical, Zionism and the Holocaust. They were like, oh, because we came in so late and didn't save enough Jews, we need to support the idea of having an Israeli state. But it's a man-made state.
This is religious bullshit.
They took the Palestinians who were already living there peacefully with the Israelis, create a Israeli state, but then didn't create one for the Palestinians.
I'm always amazed that these people
took their land.
Yeah, well, this is religious bullshit. Can we just cut through the chase? This is religious bullshit.
And by the way, can I say this one thing, Marcellus? Because I support the Palestinians not being oppressed by Israel does not make me anti-Semitic. They're both anti-Semite groups.
Let me just say this.
Right is right.
It's religious bullshit.
Yeah.
And
Meaning,
I'm just
mute yourself, babe.
I'm always
gonna mute myself because this is too good. Go ahead.
Look, I'm always amazed at how these religious people can convince people to side with Israel no matter how wrong Israel is. And I see black people putting on Facebook of black Christians, we got to stand with Israel because you know what the Bible says about. Listen, here's my thing. Is the Bible talking about spiritual Israel or is the Bible talking about natural Israel?
Yes.
Because I want to tell you something. Those bastards over there have nothing to do with no spiritual nothing. When you can bomb a child and blow up children and blow up folks and do the things that they're doing, that is not of God. And my question is God for peace? Is God for hope? Is God for love? Then you have to look at things differently. And that's all I'm going to say about this. It's religious bullshit. And until we're able to address it and say it just like it is, we will not be able to deal with it. And I understand there are a lot of people in America that hate Jesus. There are a lot of people that hate a lot of things in the country, but we don't go around bombing them and we don't go around doing the things that, folks do. I'm just saying. Anyway.
In the name of God.
And by the way, there are Israeli and Jews in Israel that don't always show you them, that actually believe the fact that Israel exists is in contradiction to the Bible, and they actually are fighting against the Israeli state. But you don't always see them.
And there are Israelis and Jews that look just like us because that's in the Bible.
Oh, and by the way, Israel has been oppressing the Africans who have moved there as well, but nobody want to talk about that either.
Nope, they get attacked and killed.
Yeah.
In the streets.
Or try to deport them back. Like, because Israel's supposed, because basically Israel has said any Jewish person all over the country, they can come return to Israel at any time.
Well, it's very interesting to have people on, and the world is something else and religion is something else. It's it's interesting to have people in the world who think that they are God's choice. And when you think that you're God's choice, you think that you can treat people any other kind of way that you want, and that's one of the reasons why certain vloggers can get on the YouTube and say that they are a pastor and that their YouTube channel is an entertainment leg of their church. And they can go around mistreating people and saying whatever they want to and hiding their hands and thinking that they can get away with it because it's an elitism that exists in their own mind from their narcissistic attitudes and dispositions. But I want to let you know something. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. And you might end up getting punched in the mouth in the process.
And kicked in the bread basket. In court. Because it's coming. I mean, they're just killing people wholesale.
Yeah, right. Just
for
the sake of killing, it seems like. Just to say I can do it. And then I get so upset when I see kids. And these kids ain't got nothing to do with y'all stupidness. You know.
Okay, Chris Man said.
But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker about this. When you go up against a people like the Palestinians, who don't have the weaponry that the Israelis have, but they still not scared.
Oh yeah,
you got to be a bold, powerful person to throw a rock at a damn tank and not
right.
You can't beat nobody that don't have no fear in them like that. You cannot beat them. You can kill everyone down to the last man, and they'll still fight you. That's
it's
why.
Kind of like
having
Darryl. Revolutionary, but you can't kill a revolution.
True.
Darryl, it's like having 100,000 subscribers and somebody else having 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers,
and you're scared of them.
And folks is running around here trying to intimidate them and get rid of them and try and stop them from speaking. But I just want to let you know it's not going to happen. We're going to fight to the death.
Right.
That's my vent, y'all.
Y'all remember? Well, some of y'all in here too young to remember this. The Russians went to war in Afghanistan. They outnumbered them people. They thought they were just going to go in there and crush them people. 10 years later, they left with their tails between their legs and they were defeated.
Yeah.
If you stand up to a bully and you smack him in the mouth, and you don't back down, sooner or later, he's going to have to cut his losses. Larry.
Well, my mentor told me you can never underestimate the heart of a champion.
That's
Come
it.
on now.
All day.
That's what my mentor taught me.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
But something I did. You know something I did and people laughed at me? Before I got this weight loss surgery, when I was real big, I was in New Jersey. I caught the train down to Philadelphia. And I said, I'm going to do this one time in my life. I didn't even take a picture. I was so embarrassed.
The Rocky Stairs.
I ran the Rocky Stairs.
I always wanted to do that.
I ran up them steps. I caught the train, ran up them steps, almost had a heart attack, caught my breath, walked back to the train, and caught the train back to New Jersey. I said, I wanted to do it one time in my life. I just wanted to prove it to myself that I could do it.
Rising up.
And I did.
In the street. No, I'm sorry.
No, you joking, but I had that in my earbuds. I had the theme from Rocky playing in my earbuds when I ran up them damn steps. I did it.
There's a little boy on YouTube I like to see sing that song. It just cracks me up every time.
And I'm going to do it again. But see, the point you're making, if you ain't afraid and you know who your God is, can't nobody beat you. Can't nobody beat you. Because see, I nothing you could throw at me scares me. I've had cancer. I've been to jail. I've buried 2 of my children. Nothing in these streets scares me. I'm just like those Palestinians. I'll fight your ass to the death.
Yeah, because they'll sit up and pick up a rock and throw it at a tank.
And won't back down. And won't back down.
And I would think the United States would have learned something from us being in Vietnam. The Vietnamese were going to keep fighting us. We were there
to the death. To the death. And they won.
And they won.
Hands down. Won, still split the country up, and when we left with our tails between our legs, they were still running their country the way they saw fit.
Ho Chi Minh came in Saigon
and threw it down.
And it's something to fight somebody who knows they ain't gonna have nothing but rice when they get home for dinner.
Yeah, whoop your ass. Whoop your ass. Whoop your ass to sleep. Whoop you to sleep. Whoop you to sleep.
Shit. And I know all I got waiting for me is some rice and some noodles and shit. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for my stuff.
But see, here's the thing. If I'm a big bad bully, right? And I go out here and I pick with Kim, and I pick with Mina, and I pick with Marcellus. Now, one-on-one, I might beat them. But sooner or later, they're going to realize, they're going to wake up and say, Darryl's been kicking our ass one-on-one.
If we get
together and whoop Darryl's ass,
we'll win.
We'll win every time. Because Darryl ain't going to know from which side he got to look. My head going to be on a swivel. I'm going to be getting lit up from all sides. See, that's what these little vloggers on YouTube that have been pushed around, we get together. You can't fight 20. You can't fight 20 people. You can only fight one.
Y'all witnessed
Well, see, that's one of the reasons why they shouldn't have done what they've done, because people are providing more and more information because of the foolishness that they did. So they cost themselves.
Yeah.
And that's why I said a few days ago on my platform and someone else's, there are people who like me better than you. And they email me information and they're on my side.
I mean, hey.
And I'm going to let the certain individuals who can't really stop you know what you're doing.
No, I mean, some people should have ate their neck bones instead of let them rot. I'm just saying.
Them was oxtails, and you don't mess with a good thing of oxtails.
I'm just saying. But you're going to let it rot so you could be in a pissy situation? Oh, okay. These people is nuts. I'm just saying.
And you bought pork rinds.
Piss, neck bones, and pork rinds.
Just ridiculous. Ridiculous.
And that's why there's a tiger in Houston, and I am just fine.
And Miss Furlow Speaks, I just have to say this to you. I don't understand why people attack you talking about Patreon. I'm just surprised that they don't understand that so many people in that damn Patreon send us whatever we need. So picking on you, talking about you sending us stuff, I've never gotten anything from you from no damn Patreon. So and that just goes to show you how ridiculous they are about attacking certain people. You know, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I was like, really? They have leaped off the deep end. Like they have just completely gone off the deep end.
Because why? This is, you know, there's almost what, the middle of the month. We got to get that check. We need the clicks and views. So we'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah. Darryl Moore's this, Darryl Moore that, Darryl.
Because everybody had Darryl's name in their title.
But they all eat from Darryl's table.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Won't you come?
Yeah, right. Will there be one?
Will there be one? Because I know it eats you up inside knowing that I'm your source of meat and potatoes. Because every time you eat,
house is open. Won't you come?
Yeah, open like Waffle House, never closed, don't even have locks on the doors. 24/7. You survive off of me, and you know this. You survive off of this guy right here. But like the Bible said, they'll soon cut off.
Yeah, and I want you to eat as much as you can, because when you get this gut punch in your gut, you're gonna throw all that up. All that's coming up. All is coming out.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a whole purging, and then we're gonna pray for you afterwards.
Yes, we will.
Pray for you afterwards.
Right.
This is ridiculous, and it's ridiculous and it's sad because at the end of the day, everybody is grown.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing.
That's the crazy part about it. Yeah. But nevertheless, you know, y'all, we got it. There's no need. I mean, you can go over there, if you're going to go over there to them folks, because I ain't going to say their name. If you're going to go over there, let that be for entertainment purposes only. Anything else beyond that, please know that. Just don't worry yourself. Look, you see Marcellus, Darryl, Kim, you see them?
Stephanie, you've been out the loop. If y'all put my latest parody skit from my second channel.
You
Stephanie,
know what? I love the way she talks.
There's a Mobutu nigga in Detroit that was trying to get my channel deleted.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Kim, he ain't really from Detroit. He by way of somebody, okay?
Okay. He's not really from there. Okay.
He by way of southern Louisiana. Girl, I've been here all my life, and I have yet
to see anybody dressed like an Egyptian pharaoh.
And they basically did a spell, a voodoo spell.
He did a spell.
So that my channel could get deleted.
On fire doing that spell.
And he told people that my channel was going to be gone by May 13th. But hey, it's May 14th, and I'm live here with the 18th. His spell didn't work. It just ended up with a tiger loose in Houston. That's all.
Stephanie.
You haven't clicked in yet. You know it's going to work. Hush.
Stephanie.
Let it kick in. See, because folks believe. See what I'm saying?
Stephanie.
Him, he birthed the wrong side of the picture. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Right. He should have no, but he should have lit all 3 of the wicks in the candle. He only lit one of the wicks. So that was I think that might have been the problem. He kept burning himself.
God damn, it's hot. Oh shit. Hey, he had a glass full of urine, some dried neck bones, some pork rinds, Kimberly's picture.
It wasn't even a full picture. I was in the corner. I was in the corner of the paper.
Y'all missing it. Who the hell got time to put your urine in a cup?
Some Suge Avery pee.
I think it was apple juice.
No, that's some Suge Avery pee.
Wait, who sits and says, "Oh, you know what I can do? I can pee in the cup."
I know somebody who would do that. The same person that would be in an alley eating out of a to-go box and looking over their shoulder sniffling.
You know what?
People like
Darryl.
That's the same. That's them kind of folks that do that. Them folks that need a Baker Act or a 5150.
Mm-hmm. But
anybody in a Pharaoh's outfit.
Yeah, but those people are they're so rich and world travelers. They've established businesses, the first black-owned businesses in like China and Japan and shit. But they can't they can't wear an outfit that don't look like they just stepped out of a dryer. But it just keeps coming full circle. I mean, just keeps coming full circle. I think the Whirlpool man needs to come over to somebody's house and visit because the dryer don't even work. Don't they have dryer sheets? Don't they have lint things that take the lint balls off your clothes?
Yeah.
Jesus.
They even got the lint rollers with the tape.
Maybe we can send them an iron.
Yeah, they got the lint rollers. They still make them.
Jesus be offense.
Lord. Every time you do it live, you out in the woods or you in the alley.
You know what?
Well, that's what most bears do. Bears spend times in the woods. Because most bears are sort of running around, looking and scavenging for food. But see, here's
the words of
safety pins.
But here's the thing, Darryl. This bear is unique.
Did she say safety pins?
She did say safety pins. Mm-hmm. But this bear is unique, Darryl. Here's how this bear is a bear, but in order for it to call its brother, it yells like a crow. Ka 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 ka.
You know what?
Ka 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 ka. And then all of a sudden you just see the little measly old brother show up. Yes, I was over there with my fish. Yes.
Tonight's show is sponsored by.
Yeah, give me a break. Give me a break. I'm too old and I'm so tired of these fucking sissies. I have to be honest with you.
This is Friday night. Welcome.
I'm tired of why are y'all picking the wrong PR people to come speak for you? That is not helping you. You're gonna pick a lace-foot red prostitute parking lot side to be your PR man. He can't even come on live by himself, showing all his face.
Well, not when you live in a crack house.
Or behind an avatar.
You know why? Because I ain't even gonna lie. Because he was.
And he a witch, and then the other boy who's putting the voodoo spell on me, he gonna bring out this little stuttering motherfucker that can't spring three letters together straight.
I'm looking for
defend you.
Have anybody seen my?
And he a goddamn doctor himself. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all got no money for better people.
I'm trying to clutch my pearls.
I'm sorry, Mina. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out. You must be in a really bad situation if this is who you are choosing to speak for you. They're doing a horrible ass job. I'm telling you, a horrible ass job. Go ahead, Marcel. I'm sorry.
You digress.
You're fine.
Reclaimed your time. We thank you. You've reclaimed your time.
Can't put the syllables together.
I don't care what these people say. I don't watch it. I ain't gonna never see it. All I do know is.
All I know is right now. Now hold on, Bishop. Hold that thought. I'm gonna know because I'm new to the panel and I know it's gonna be some videos made about me. But let's be very clear. I am in my smoking bathroom, and yes, I'm sitting on my floor. Now I'm not gonna go into how the square footage or nothing. You may want to even talk about my wig too, but please know this is a human hair wig, and it costs more than $300. I just ain't doing it. Anything you try to come with, look at this tomorrow.
So you don't wear the Peruvian yaki?
No.
Or buy yours from the PBS?
First of all, I'm hoping ain't nobody still wearing yaki. Let's start there.
No Peruvian Yeti hair?
Wait a minute.
Damn.
You mean I ain't gonna never see you online with something stuck at the top of your head just like this, and you gonna be online the whole time?
No, you're not. Ooh.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Oh
no.
shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
They want the powers will not be able to activate.
No.
You do know, because this is the look for an international business owner who travels the world and starts businesses all over the world. This is the look, you know.
I know.
No, that's that Gordo from Mortal Kombat. That's Gordo.
That was a bad hair day.
No, that's Gordo from
Give me a break.
That's Gordo from the Mortal Kombat.
Give me a break.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, Ava Collier. Thank you so much for the
Thank
love.
you, Miss Ava. Okay, all right. You better go, mother.
Look at her.
Thank you so much for making the haters who like the pocket watch super chats upset.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You know what? See, that's why it's little things like that make me miss the church, and that's all I'm saying.
I like that.
Everybody that has donated to me tonight, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's going directly to the Legal Defense Fund.
Yes.
And I am going to war.
No. We got a real legal defense fund. No. It's real over here.
Yeah.
We got a real legal defense fund. They are coming after Darryl without like they just coming. So this is serious, and they only coming after Darryl, but we ain't gonna let them fall because we are a team. All right.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. When you go to the circus,
hold on, please. Sorry, Bishop. Really quick. You all right up there, Cal?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
What happened?
I think
something happened.
I think the liquid.
Well, I'm checking her out with the whiskey. Go ahead, Bishop.
Oh, okay. You know, when you go to the circus.
Oh hell!
One of my favorite things to do is to pay attention to the clowns, because see, the clowns tend to believe that they're the reason why you're at the circus. No, they think that's the reason why you're at the circus. They don't really understand that they're just a fixture at the circus. That you're really there to see the animals and to see the tricks that the animals do. And so when these clowns come out here in social media, I just love watching you in your little clown cars, on your little clown YouTube channels, on your little clown shows. I just love you guys so very much. And while you're over here yelling and cussing, I'm over here cooking and eating and drinking wine. I ain't even thinking about you, because you don't know what I have, and you sure don't know what Darryl got. Oh, and here's my other thing. I heard this week too, Darryl. This came to me, I think, a day or two ago. You know, these people are so fascinated with our penis that it just amazes me.
Wait a minute.
I'm amazed at, you know, let me tell you something. Listen, Darryl, for real talk between me and you. Let me tell you something, Darryl. I've loved to be fascinated when these motherfuckers be so concerned about my dick. You understand what I'm saying? When you so concerned about another nigga's dick, it just, to me, even though this might not be for this conversation, but it just really, you know, I go somewhere in my mind. First of all, because I know you thinking about my shit. So first of all, that just puts me on a whole nother level, because I'm not thinking about your shit. You think about my shit. Okay, so that's a whole nother situation. But that's a whole nother thing. Here's the thing. First of all, the sad part about these niggas is this. You already over there trying to pretend like, some of you trying to pretend, one of you at least, pretend like you Nail Carter on Give Me a Break. And everybody's supposed to be somewhere looking dressed up in somebody else's damn panties and shit. I'm just saying. And you worried about another man's dick, and you got your little Build-A-Bear out here trying to talk about somebody else's penis. What's wrong with these people, Darryl? What is really wrong with these people?
Someone gave you someone else's pictures.
It's a foul on the play. It's a foul.
Well, I have a theory.
You have a theory? Okay.
Yes. See, when you live, the only people that we have problems with like this, like I said, the uneducated, hood. Ain't no allegedly. The uneducated, summer lunch program stealing.
You know what?
Busting it open in the parking lot types, and the church hookers. That's who we have problems. And the sisters who have no people. You look at all of them and you put them in a bag and shake it up.
They're deviant.
That's what they are.
You got a person that is so unwanted that their own man wrapped himself around a pole just to get away from you.
I know, ain't that a trip?
Yeah,
now, you know that's bad. That's bad when you got to commit suicide to get away from a motherfucker. I just go off.
That's bad. That's bad. Bad. Murder by cop. That's bad. But see, when you got all, I'm out.
Marcella's not.
I'm so tired of this bitch. Splat. I don't ever want to be with this bitch in the first place.
Splat. Yeah. See,
I'm just
and then
saying.
you said, yeah, but I mean,
I don't blame him for driving himself off the motherfucking cliff. I can't go home to this bitch no more. Splat.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But see, that's who's out here. When you got guys that have never had a job and their source of income is attached to somebody who's in denial about who they are. That's all I'll say for now. But when you put all of that together and then you look over here, it's a scale, and you put shit on a scale. You got people over here that work, retired, self-employed, self-made, hardworking people, and then you look over here, you got people that have fleeced and scammed and hustled and lied their whole life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then they look at us, they get mad, right? Damn, this person over here is a veteran, right up there. She's a veteran, come out of the military, working. Over here, financial planner, self-employed. Up here, educator. The lady that's not with us right now, retired. Roxanne, retired.
Agree.
Yeah, you look at people over here that hustle legitimately. When we sleeping at night, resting, snoring, loud, comfortable sleep. We don't go to bed thinking somebody's out to get us, even though they are. Because why? Even while they're scheming to get us, God has his hand over us.
We're covered.
Right. People pray for us. People love us. People that you in your camp that you think are rocking with you are helping us to get you. We don't lay awake at night 2, 3 o'clock in the morning wondering how is somebody coming to get me? Oh, I need to go get them. We don't do that. We sleep at night. That's what you got right here. You got people that are angry and bitter. They hate themselves and they hate their lives. So they come after people that are happy. Misery loves company. That's why you have them all together.
But they hate themselves so much, but they're so...
Go ahead,
yeah, but they so miserable. They worried about my dick, like literally, for real.
But see,
I mean, and I know what kind of.
But here's why.
We got people talking about hold on. They talking about this certain person sent us a picture of certain people's penis. This is what I heard anyway. This is what that was said. I didn't hear
it from your mama.
Verify.
Your mama had it. That's why. You know, your mama had it. That's why she wanted you to see what your daddy couldn't give her.
You know,
but you're trying to insult. Listen. You can't.
Two straight men. You're trying to insult too.
And you can't. Yeah.
I talk to my dick every day. It's been with me forever. It ain't going nowhere. I look down. I'm looking at it now. I talked to. I gave it a nickname, Mr. Happy. So what the fuck is you talking about?
And I'm thinking like you talking about it now, like you. That's all you got to talk about now.
Yeah,
that
pretty
was
much.
the intro for
It's making me think that just like sister, they were crushing on you the whole time. You wouldn't give them any attention. Is this what it comes down to?
Marcellus,
Is this like doing this to Larry? You pay attention to you?
Marcellus, how dare you?
Yeah, I ain't giving it. Please, let me tell you something. I knew I was gonna have trouble out of these people when I saw her white wedding dress over there looking like a whole hefty cinch sack, and her standing up there holding on to them damn flowers, towering over her husband, and the two of them looking like two big pieces of wood about to go on off and wobble off into their future. I was like, this is gonna be a whole big old mess. Look, when somebody decide to drive himself off of a cliff because they don't want to fuck with you no more, you go sit your ass down somewhere.
That's a bad feeling right there.
Louis, you misspelled
Somebody
God,
would rather
sorry.
somebody would rather die than to be bothered with you.
Jesus, drove himself right off the cliff.
Oh,
for
thank
real.
you so much, Stephanie Collins. Oh, you make yourself so special.
Right. Okay. It's all right, Stephanie. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about,
Stephanie, it's a trip.
That's what I'm
Stephanie's
talking about.
crazy.
All right, Stephanie. Let's see.
No, Stephanie, okay?
But look here, Stephanie.
I get that,
Never
Stephanie. I know exactly what you saying, Stephanie. But anyway,
get you.
keep going.
but see, when you are envious, that's why they attack women so much. They want to be a woman and can't.
Correct.
So they hate them, call them all kind of names, and they can't be us. So they're just unhappy. They don't like us because we got that male energy, real male energy. Not knocking nobody that's a gay
Right.
man, but what I'm saying is, if you're a gay man, play your role, do your thing, live your life, be authentic to yourself. Don't go around putting women down. Does not make you a stronger gay man.
Right.
Attacking straight men and hetero and straight women does not make you a better gay man. It makes you a weak human being. Period. And that's what
and
you
it
are.
makes you look stupid, and it makes you look and sound like fools. And I don't understand why, if they want to fight amongst yourselves. Let it be like a sissy correlation where y'all just get together and fight amongst each other, like sissy on
swing it out.
I'm sick of this bullshit. I can't take it no more.
Just get out there in the parking lot and just windmill,
windmill.
just windmill until your wig fall off, until your wave cap fall off. But calling us names, let's just get real for a minute. Okay, I'm 50. I'm in my 50s. Marcellus is in his 40s. You're not gonna say nothing to either one of us that's gonna make us mad. We're just gonna look at you like you crazy, maybe even laugh, because some of the stuff you say is funny in a twisted, mentally ill kind of way. You're not gonna say, at our age, there's nothing you can say or do that we haven't seen or heard or had done to us. Nothing's new. You're not bringing nothing new to us. So you only making yourself madder by calling us out our names and trying to antagonize. That's the stuff that worked when we were little kids on the playground. Yeah. Oh, he talking about me, or he looking at me the wrong way. That's what little kids do. I'm a grown man. I got grown kids. None of my children are even under the age of 18. My youngest child is 18. My oldest son turns 24 this month. I don't have children. I have adult men. So, and I'm a grown man. Nothing you gonna say to me is gonna provoke me or make me mad. Nothing you say to Marcellus is gonna make him mad.
Daryl,
we don't lose sleep.
Don't have.
They don't realize we sleeping at night.
I have to
Go ahead, Kim.
Be honest. I was mad when I heard one of them talk about your son. I was really upset because I know that your sons are educated. They have good grades. They have jobs. They're well liked. And for
what did they? I'm sorry, I didn't hear. What was said? If you don't mind me asking.
You know, I don't like that word retarded. They said his sons were retarded.
Oh wow. Oh okay.
Oh really? Okay.
Well, wait a minute. But how retarded do you have to be to live in a house with? Wait, excuse me. Hello, is this on? Is this working?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is this working? Hello. Yeah. How retarded do you have to be to live in a house that's your mama left you, and you give the money to somebody for a rap career or a music career, and now you have to live in a house with two crackheads because your lover done told us you live in a crack house, And your
Right.
lover pretty much done damn near told us that you do drugs. So we know what
Yeah.
you're doing. You're over there sweating. You can't really come on camera until you have that one good day where you can fix yourself up and make yourself somewhat presentable.
Yes.
How are you talking about grown individuals on the internet who can actually articulate and put sentences together where you're running around here saying silly stuff, telling Miss Furlow that she's somewhere snooping in the Patreon and you don't even know the woman and you're just making it up. I mean, pulling it out of your ass.
Literally.
No kind of integrity. Don't even want to have the right thing in your mind. At least if we make a mistake, we can come back and say, you know what, I made a mistake and we missed it. You're just pulling shit out of your ass.
And that's what's so funny. All of this, the reading and the shade stuff, that's stuff that the hood gay dudes do in their community. The educated gay men, they don't do that.
Sure
Y'all
enough.
do. Y'all flea market Negroes do that. So it don't make me mad when you call my son retarded. Oh, all of my sons retarded. That's fine. But guess what? You call them retarded when after I've dropped him off at school. After my oldest son drives himself to school with a car that he bought himself.
But Darryl,
And
these
he's
people are calling
educated.
somebody retarded and they making hot glue gun ass crowns. I need to move on before I get upset. Because I'm telling you, we better move on because I tell you, I'm about to go down a road that y'all ain't going to be able to get me off of. You over there making hot glue gun ass crowns and calling somebody damn retarded. You better get your ass on somewhere.
Right. And see, it's all about a ploy to try to distract us from the real deal, which is Larry Reed and what he's done to people.
Exactly.
And I told you months and weeks ago, you will not distract me from that. Because once I chop the head off of your leader.
Miss Furlow Speaks got a good indication of what we go through. They just made all of that shit up on her. She got a good old representation of what we have to deal with. They just made it all up.
Because you know what? She's right. She got an example of what I've been dealing with since 2019. But let me tell you what I've been dealing with this week that's not even on Larry and all his people. My youngest child in 4 or 5 days graduates from high school. I look at my son every day. I love him. I look at all my children. I love all of them. But whenever I see my youngest son was a twin. My other child, the daughter, didn't survive. And every time I'm thinking about why my son's going to get his diploma on Wednesday, there's a child that I'll never get to see walk across that stage. And you think that I'm sitting here worried about you, talking about me and my family? I have a child that I never got to hold, never got to say I love you to, never got to walk, never get to see go across the stage, get a diploma. I got a daughter that I'll never see get married, go off to college, none of that. And you think I'm worried about what you say about me? No.
Speaking of daughter, I can't stand when grown men. I understand you're a part of the LGBTQIA community, but what's up with this daughter? Everything out of the mouth, daughter and girl. You're not a girl.
You're just a gay dude. You're a gay man.
It lessens my mental capacity to even hear you when you cannot speak without girl this and daughter this and girl this.
Or someone trying to purr like Cardi B. You're not Cardi B.
Oh, doing that.
Yes. You're not Cardi B.
Oh, Carl. I can't even do it.
Them damn hippopotamus ass lips. Go somewhere and sit your dumb ass.
No,
down.
them some pretty pussy pink lips, baby.
Ain't no pretty pieces. No, yeah, okay, whatever. Hippopotamus lips.
It's the parking lot thought that dude's the Cardi B, and that gets on my damn nerves.
But see here, it's a beautiful thing though. People like Miss Furlow, I want to talk to you and other people that's listening. When they attack you, don't take it personal.
Right.
They're not attacking you per se. They're attacking what you represent. What you represent is the truth.
Right.
Integrity.
Honesty.
You represent honesty, integrity, the truth, stuff they know nothing about and stuff that frightens them. You frighten them. Oh, they're not. Remember what they said about me? They gonna say the same thing about you, Miss Furlow. They don't have a big following. She's not even monetized. And next thing you know, you're gonna be right on a platform just like this, monetized with a following, and they're gonna be like, oh hell, we got another one. Because everybody that's come over here with us, well, look at them. Look at them. 3 months out, 6 months out, a year out. They got 1,000 subscribers. They getting monetized. They advertising their own stuff. They're doing their own shows. Every last one of y'all that do videos, even if I don't watch a video, I share it on my community wall. Why? Because I have a bigger following than you, so I'm gonna share your stuff with my followers.
Thank you.
And next thing you know, people start subscribing. Marcellus, I do the same thing. He shares my stuff. Marcellus has the big following. So his people started supporting me. Kim's people support me. I support them. That's what we do. That's when you help each other. We've been together longer than all of them people. At one point, all of them people over there that now hate me so much and hate the 18 so much, they have all either fallen out or fallen in with each other, off and on, off and on. They changed friends more than they changed draws. We've been together since 2019. And been doing just like this the whole time. But see, when you start right, you end right.
Correct. Oh my God. Hondo Bosha.
You end right. Every time you were in right. So while
I shot him out.
That's right. That's why when they up at night mad and making videos, we all telling them, okay, good night, y'all. Good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. You get you some rest, get you something to eat. Knowing Marcellus ain't gonna go to bed anyway, but we tell him to go to bed.
But I'm gonna tell you this. No lie, Darryl.
I haven't said his name at all this whole life.
Darryl, I'm gonna tell you this for real though. When you told me that this individual sold their body in a parking lot, and I don't mean no disrespect. I don't even mean to be disrespectful.
In the middle of the day.
But you can't tell me a motherfucking thing. When you selling your ass in a parking lot, nigga, you will never be on my level. And then you over there drinking Clorox, trying to manipulate niggas to stay with you, and they won't leave you. And you drinking Clorox to manipulate them to stay there. And you running off your mouth about some other people. Really?
It just hit me, Marcellus. I just figured out why all of them stay mad. All of them got one thing in common. They've all been rejected by somebody that they wanted. They wanted somebody to accept them and love them and embrace them, and they got rejected at every turn. That boy with the long green hair, he ain't never had no relationship with his daddy. Tootie, no relationship with his daddy. Andrea, in and out the foster care system. Old girl, Build-A-Bear, nobody fooled with her. Larry, his parents don't have nothing to do with it. They're ashamed of him. All of those people have that in common. They've all been rejected or denied by somebody that they wanted the approval and love from. And we don't have that problem over here, and they hate us for it. That's what it is. It just hit me while you was talking. That's what it is. They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah, well, the seed of rejection is a horrible thing. And I think I talked about that in a live. I did a whole video about that. The seed of rejection will make you do these things. But I'm sick of these people. I just can't say nothing else about it. I'm so sick. Kim.
Let's talk about something funny.
Is we ready for the Nutville?
No,
not yet. We getting there.
I got something funny though.
Okay.
This is real deal. This is real deal funny. Okay. I don't watch these shows, but I've seen it all over Facebook. That woman, Porsha,
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about her later.
Oh, Porsha. That woman that sat there and fell in love with her best friend's ex-husband and think it's all right.
And her husband's business partner.
Okay, well, I'm a little confused because I heard there were conflicting stories. But before I get into this, Porsha got body. Porsha fine as hell. Yeah. I don't care what y'all say. If you see them Georgia peaches coming toward you and them hips and them lips, you probably gonna be in a daze and all messed up as well. Because Porsha, I'm sorry, let me just tell you something. Out of all of them shows, I don't remember none of them heifers' names over there, but I remember Porsha. Even though she think the Underground Railroad was a real railroad, I'm just telling you, I remember Porsha's name.
You know
I remember
who
that chick.
Porsha like you do? You know who love Porsha like you? That damn
Who?
Ricky Smiley.
I ain't lying. I love Porsha.
He love her too, but she would never get him the time.
That girl got hips and lips. All of it is fake and plumped up, but I still like it. It looked good.
Maybe
no, Porsha not fake.
Maybe I'm different, because I'm one of the few.
Fake, Marcellus.
I'm one of the few people that don't think Beyonce all that.
Neither do I, Darryl. Neither do I, Darryl.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe I'm just not enamored like these other men about how a woman look, because when the makeup and the when the makeup and the foundation come off, what you got?
I'll take Kelly Rowland over Beyonce any day.
Break her spirit. Bam, bam. Oh, let me.
You know what?
Well, look at.
And I would take Michelle Williams to the usher board or the mother's board and let her be on the mother's board, because I can't deal with her. I heard a word. I can't deal with Michelle Williams, but I can't deal with that.
Now, fine to me that'll have me acting silly, and y'all won't believe that Regina King.
Oh, I love Regina King.
Regina King is very pretty.
Oh, I love Regina.
She could beat me with a flip flop. I wouldn't even tell nobody.
Look, Darryl, if you ever go back, you should look this up tonight. She was on some show when that Real Housewife show, you know, when they do the after party or the after show with that white guy. What's his name on the other network? Oh God, what's his name? He always be with Anderson Cooper on New Year's.
Andy Cohen.
Yes. Regina King was on a show with him one night. When I tell you she was lit, Darryl, she was drunk off her ass. She was drunk off her ass. She was lit. I said, oh, I love me some Regina King, boy. That girl is something else. And she's been working since she was a child, too.
Yep.
I like her.
Kim, we can't hear you, babe.
She can balance herself.
Can't hear you, Kim.
I think you unplugged yourself.
Oh, the one moment when we need her not to be unplugged. I be asking God to unplug Kim all the time, and he don't never listen. Them prayers don't never be answered. Then, now she back. Okay, go ahead.
Oh shit, she go. Oh, now it's gone again. Look at God. Look at God. Let me stop.
You know what? While y'all over here talking about women, I know it's a few guys that I know they can just tie me up and leave me in the room for days. And that's Denzel Washington, honey. Morris Chestnut, honey. And that last one, what's his name? He always played a black guy, but he be so sexy. Oh my God. Blair Underwood. All right then. Okay.
No, she's not. It's the lighting. Come on, y'all. Stop this.
Mina C, listen, Mina C.
Can you not hear me? You still can't hear me?
Yeah, no, we can hear you. Mina C, I went to church with Blair Underwood for like 2 weeks. I'll tell you that story later. I was a member of his church for like 2 weeks.
Did you know me then? Did you know me?
No.
You ain't and said nothing.
You know he goes to Faithful Central with Bishop Kenneth C. Ulmer. He's been there for like 30, 40 years. He's been over there with Ulmer.
Oh, I got to take a trip. Hallelujah. I see the light. I need you to bless me. Can you lay your hand right here?
Look, the quick story on that though, but let me tell you what happened. I had just moved to California, and I was visiting the church, and then people go make me a member without even asking me. Send me a whole bunch of paperwork in the mail. I said, I didn't ask to sign up to y'all damn church. I said, no, I reject this membership. They sent me letters and stuff all in the mail. I was like, oh, no, you didn't. I said, oh, no. Sure did. I mean, I never forgot that. They set me up with the church. Talking about, you a member of our church? I was like, no, that ain't how that's supposed to go. I'm supposed to choose.
That happened to me once. I went to the church. I was there one time, a visitor. And so the next time they were like, oh, any visitors still here? And I unfortunately got back up again. And they're like, oh, you're not a visitor anymore. You're a member now. You've been here 2 times. So I'm just like,
oh, shoot.
What?
Yeah, right. Is that all it takes? Oh, man.
Well, since someone mentioned Serena Williams.
Oh, Lord.
What do y'all think of the picture?
Oh Lord. Oh, I knew this was
I don't
coming.
think she lightened herself. I think it was a makeup fail. Whoever did her makeup today was awful, because you look at her, because I follow her on Instagram. All her other pictures is her natural skin tone.
No.
And she has some with makeup, and it matches her skin tone. So I think someone didn't do her right that day.
But she's had some work on her nose now and her cheekbones.
Yeah.
Gotta tell the truth. Now she's had some work done.
I'm scared of any black woman who marries a white man and then turns herself into Mrs. Kwan from Mad TV. She looking like a man. They looking like a man.
Oh,
That's exactly what she looked. I was waiting for her to go, you know, by no here, you looking like a man. Because if you look at her in the face, I was like, she done turned herself into Miss Kwan. From Mad TV. Looking like a man. To looking like a man.
Kim ain't never seen that. Oh my God. He damn sure do. Oh,
no, y'all
like
just
Miss
looking at
Kwan.
her body. Her body is very muscular and toned.
Oh, her body is great. I love. Don't get me wrong.
I knew you would.
Williams
Bishop,
got body. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not of the LGBT, but when I know a good-looking woman in a good-looking outfit, I will say it. No. I loved her in that cat suit. Okay. Did y'all see her in the cat suit?
She look
Remember, they told her she couldn't wear no more cat suits after that, honey. She came through with that cat. Every white man in the whole world.
She look all right, but if you want to turn my head, you give me Angela Bassett, I'll fall out on the floor kicking.
Well, yeah, everybody. There's another girl who was a part of.
Teresa Randall.
Teresa Randall. Yes. Now, Darryl, let me tell you something. Now, Darryl, she is better looking in person. Daryl, when I tell you that woman is better looking in person, she used to jog to the Starbucks where my office was.
And my black ass been right there having a hard time.
Let me tell you something.
We having all these encounters, ain't calling nobody.
Let me tell you something, Daryl. Because you know her and I used to go to the same church too. But anyway, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Going to church with Marcellus.
She is fine. When I say I've never seen a woman look better in person.
Keisha Fraser, I agree. Lance Gross can get it.
Oh, whatever.
I don't know who that is.
Actor. He's a good
guy. He's a Tyler Perry play. He was in he played Calvin in the House of Pain. He was
is that the one who was praying? Thank God for chicken. Is that the one?
He's the son of the one who prays for chicken.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm done.
He was in Tyler Perry's Confessions of a Marriage Counselor.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna go down that road. Yes, okay, well, all right, ladies, y'all got y'all choice.
But see, Breezy, I think she didn't do that in person. I think whoever did her makeup did that, because I follow her on Instagram. All her other pictures don't got that. I'm like, who did her makeup that day?
Miss Kwan.
You know what? I think it was somebody a last minute MUA. You know how Kim they'll cancel or have a last minute emergency, so they gotta hurry up and call somebody. Mm-hmm. She was the hurry up call somebody. You get what I'm saying? That's who she was, because she has never looked that bad. And I'm with Kim. I've seen her in many a picture, and she has never looked.
You got Miss Kwan to come over there. You like a ride? You like a ride? You like the ride?
No, that's that That was that Pancake 38 makeup.
So I could go get me some.
I'm just saying.
Thank you. It was bad makeup with bad lighting, because you know the lady, Olympian Simone Biles, she had a photo shoot and she looks very beautiful. She's dark skinned, but they did some bad lighting on her, and I was like, who is over there working?
Simone Biles is very
stuff.
They messed her up too. So yeah, bad lighting, bad makeup, bad person.
Wait. She bragged about She bragged about doing her own makeup. The photographer used a gold reflector, causing the light effect.
Oh, okay. Well, I can get with that then.
Yeah.
Well, that gold effect made her definitely look like she was in at Little Chinatown.
Oh my goodness, he gotta go.
But you know what? And that's what I want. No disrespect, but Caucasian photographers, dig this here. You would never put a gold tone against a very dark skin like that. Mm-hmm. I need y'all to get y'all listen. If you don't know how to photog us, get somebody like Billy Blanks. He know how to do it. That's who. That's who would have did it. Nah. Oh, I'm sorry. I done went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. I reclaim my time.
Okay. All right, Kim.
Okay. Are we ready for the Nutville? We want to.
It's up to you. You do.
Yes. Can I start? Because I got to get. Okay, this is pre.
Hold on. Let me get the. We need to get a Nutville song.
Uh-oh.
Nutville. All right, I found a picture for you, Mina, and actually that's going to be on. We're going to discuss that for Ladies' Night as well.
Oh, okay.
But I'm glad you brought it up. I found a picture. You ready to go, Mina? You want to go first?
Yes, because I got to get this out. Okay, y'all. I don't know if y'all paying attention or not, but polygamy and polyamory is the new things to do in the 2021. Okay. All right. I love this show. This is called Seeking Sister Wife. You can find this on TLC on Monday nights. These are the Snowdens. They are into polygamy, not for religious reasons, but for spiritual reasons. All right. Now, this woman right here in the blue, she left them after reunion. So that's just a great picture, but she's no one no more. The woman in the yellow is the first wife that he's married to. Now, the woman over here in this circle, all right? I think her name is Camille. It started with a C or whatever, but she's from South Africa.
Crystalline, I call her Chrissy.
Girl, okay, well, she ended up, she got 2 kids. They moved in to live in this house to become sister wives and intermingle. Now, if you can catch this now on TLC, they are actually doing the seasons, because right now what I'm talking about is this man filed from divorce from the lady in the circle, and he's not want her to get none of his money, none of his assets, nothing. He wants just for her to go, okay, get divorced and take her butt back to Africa.
Go away.
He's far away. Now, my nut deal of it is because Miss Africa over here. Now, see, the Snowden's been on Seeking Sister Wife for what, two seasons now. So I know you saw it, Miss Ma'am. And I knew you knew what they was into, Miss Ma'am. So you get the nut bill because you came here knowing what it was, honey. And I don't know why all of a sudden you want to say that these people was beating on you and all of this, honey. They weren't doing none of that. He just probably, maybe you ain't do something sexually right. I don't know. But she is a nut bill because she had it made. She had her kids. This man, mind you, I'm going to tell y'all, this man is no slouch. He has some money to him. Him and his wife, they built it up to where they can live this type of life. But the nut bill is her. Because she knew.
Really?
She knew. She said she wanted to try polygamy. She thought it was her thing. Her husband,
Try.
because she wanted to be, okay, they say they like the polygamy relationship because, you know, you have the one husband, but then he takes on a wife, and supposedly the wife and you are supposed to be like sisters, like having that relationship. Not only do you bond with the husband, but you also bond with the wife. But that's not what's going on because you see how he looked. Hey,
look, that one in the yellow though, that bottom lip for her, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That one, that first wife, Lord Jesus.
Oh, and please know, Marcella, she ain't went nowhere. They together forever. They just going through other wives. You know
okay, so the lady in the blue, what happened to her? What's her name?
Oh my God, I forgot her name, but
is she still with them or she leaving too?
Oh no, you know what? She came on there. I'm gonna do a real quick recap with the one in the blue. She came on there. She wanted to do it. She moved, changed her life, went through the spiritual cleansing. They actually had a wedding ceremony, reception, went against family, reunion came. One of her friends outed her and said she ain't in it for this life. She was just in it to be on TV. So a girl bust out stalking off crying. Well, when the reunion went off, and you know how up in the white letters it said, after the reunion, the girl left and never came back. So in other words, once they left, that was it. She went her way, they went theirs. And she never told them why, what, like they didn't know. She just up and left. So,
okay.
But as you can see, they used this picture right here because She was the original second wife, if you will. Originally, because they did get married. So that's why you see her.
Okay.
But she's gone.
So they were spirit. Okay, so because I'm thinking he's divorcing the one in the circle, so they must have had like a civil ceremony. So the other two must have had just like spiritual ceremonies, right?
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. Because polygamy is against the law.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like also she's from South Africa, so they need to actually get married so she can stay here.
Exactly, because she got to get that visa to come over here and get her green card and all of that, so they have to be married.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all check that out. It's crazy.
We're gonna talk more about them because and Mina, I want you to come by because I've been on some other websites that the Snowdens and what's her name, Angela and Dimitri.
Yes.
They got some other ex-wives out there and they're coming forward.
Oh yes. When
and it's like a big
mess, but honey.
And she put a temporary restricted TRO against him.
Yeah, but the thing is, none of that stuck.
Yeah, it didn't stick.
Because she didn't have any proof. She was just mad and scored because, like I said, he has money. Because in real talk, he don't want to give her no money, no assets, nothing. He's like, no, she don't get nothing from me.
But I think she don't want anything either. She just wants to get away from him. That's
it.
Yeah, well, I think she shouldn't get any money because it doesn't look like she was spending any on her hair. I'm just like, I don't think she's going anywhere to get her hair done. Except, she's brushing that with the same brush that I can use if I let my hair grow back.
Goodness.
I'm just saying. I mean, what else is she gonna need money for? Is any of the kids belong to him?
No,
I think no. They're from a previous relationship.
Yeah, they're from previous relationships. They never had any kids together.
So she can go on about her business.
Yeah, she can.
No, she don't want to go on about her business because remember where I just told you she was from.
She was over there.
Yeah, so now that.
Who did we lose?
Hold on. Did I lose somebody? Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think we lost Mina.
Oh. Mina, you back? Thank you.
Girl, what is going on? I'm going to have to call Verizon. This is too much money for this.
Boost Mobile. Oh, I'm sorry.
You need to stop.
But no, I'm sorry. But really quick,
Can you hear me?
It's really riveting. It's a lot. But no. My thing is, too, I feel like he's wrong because he did allow them. He paid for her visas, her kids' visas. They've been over here. I think the least he could do is set her up to either go back or set her up to be here and be all right and be able to take care of herself. I mean, no, start her off to take care of herself. That's what I mean.
Well, I mean, when he started her off, she was in the relationship. See, here's the thing. Darryl, was that you and I talking about when women leave relationships? And because I was talking to somebody this week about when a woman enters a relationship and then she wants to go, how they just feel like they're supposed to be so entitled to take all these stuff with them. Or maybe that was another conversation that I had with somebody else.
That's probably
yeah, because there's a lot of these women are something else though, man. I don't understand. I just don't get it. But I ain't gonna go down that. I ain't going down that road. Hey, Prissy Poodle, good to see you.
Ali? What up, though? I know that's right, Lay Ali.
No, but she don't even need a plane. She don't need no plane ticket. All she got to do is open up the black door. Humalaya, fin goo, That's all she got to do.
Ray Ali, I'm sorry. I said Lay. I said Ray Ali.
That's all she got to do. I'm just saying. There'll be some people with the drums from around the corner. And then that's it. She's wherever she need to go, she'll get there.
Who next? Who else got a Nutville?
Darryl. Okay, Darryl. I tried to find a better photo. Well.
Oh no.
Oh Lord.
Why, Darryl? Why?
You said that was his Nutville.
Kim, where was you, Kim? Where was you?
Oh,
I was there. I said, everybody tell me what your Nutville is. And I said, Darryl, I already know what yours is. He said, yeah, you
Stop talking, Kim, because the longer you talk, the more we're going to have to sit up here with this picture. Get to it, Darryl. Get to it.
Marcellus.
when you decide to sue somebody, sir, you really should.
Oh my God. Okay, who he supposed to be? Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, because that's the closest you're gonna get to fighting me ever in your life. Is so, and with them damn pleather pants on. So, but my Nutville is this guy. Why? Because he's a damn nut. You can pick with people and torment people for years and years and years. But when it's your turn to drink from the cup that you forced everybody else to drink from, you want to cry foul. You want to file lawsuits. But I'm here to tell you, for all the little people that you've kicked when they were down, for all the people that were high and flying high that you kicked to make them fall down, I am going to get justice for them. And you are going to take it like a good soldier. You're going to endure hardship like a good soldier. Because your day,
is he shining?
Yes, your day has come. Your day has come, and it's right now. And all the people in the bushes that won't click like, that's over here watching, I'm here to tell you, I'm gonna get your boy. I'm gonna get your boy, and when I get him, y'all gonna have to go get regular day jobs. Y'all gonna have to go back to trade school and get you a skill so that you don't starve. You're gonna have to get WIC vouchers, food stamps, public aid. You're gonna have to do something because your meal ticket is soon to be cut off at the hands of me and everybody that sent me. See, you think it's just me out here. You don't know the one who sent me. I'm sent on assignment. I'm on assignment, sir. And guess what? I'm gonna fulfill this assignment to the end. So you get ready. You get your lawyer that you hired out of a Google search, because your lawyer's in the same building as mine, but mine's on the 21st floor. So move on up a little higher, big boy, because we coming. And you fighting me, not in your backyard. You ain't even fighting me in the middle. You fighting me right here where I live. And and your dumb ass requested a jury trial, a trial of my peers, not yours, my peers. And Ohioans do not take kindly to arrogant, cocky, milk-dud-headed Negroes from the South. So you have torn your ass all the way up. Because you think you're going to come up here, tell the same lies that you tell to them church ninnies that you got giving you their last child support money, so that you can lie and live on the hog and eat Ruth Chris with your lover. And you're going to come up here into Ohio and think you got it going on. But guess what? You ran into the right one, and I'm ready for you.
To answer go ahead.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Anti-Afro, a legitimate one was filed.
We'll talk about that Sunday, though.
Yeah, we'll talk about that Sunday. I looked it up. It's the real one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let me address Mr. in the chat. Mr., I happen to be working with Kim for a long time. We're friends. If I don't stop Kim from talking, we'll be here the next Friday. And so sometime I have to cut Kim off in order for us to accomplish what we need to accomplish. We're still friends. And yes, I am someone who tries to orchestrate things behind the scenes so that we can move things right along. You're going to need to get used to that, especially if you're hanging around this chat. Okay. Now, Kim?
Marcellus, you're next?
Yes. I had to and as a matter of fact, Mr. Hang on, because I'm going to defend Kim right now, because something that happened to her is I want to talk about and I need to address.
So sweet of you.
I know, and I'm always so sweet to you, but I got to deal with these folks that think I'm so bossy. Let's go. You heard me. Get to it.
I thought
sister.
he was saying I was bossy.
No, he said it was me. I was bossy. Get to it, sister. Put it up on the screen. I already think I'm bossy. Okay. Here's the thing I want to address for the dumb people. Let me sit up. Somebody puts this in goes to a video of Kim's, and they leave this comment. And they say, I'm just curious. Where are the receipts from the allegations that have been called out against Larry? Black Rose sniper, you obviously are not a very good sniper because you cannot see Because I thought in order to be a sniper, you had to at least be able to look out of one good eye in order to look through the scope to snipe things out. Obviously, you must not be able to see. When alleged accusers make accusations, that's what they are. They're alleged accusers and they're accusations.
Yes.
Those are the receipts, ma'am. But I want you to understand something. Just a few more weary days of journeying. Black Rose, I'm going to make your rose turn into a grape. It's gonna wither and it's gonna die. And you're going to be on the vine looking like a damn fool. You're going to be on the vine looking like a damn fool. By the way, he's not sending cease and desist letters, really, Nelly. He's specific. And he's sending cease and desist letter to what you all are doing is called defamation of character. Actually, it is not.
Girl,
you don't understand what defamation of character is, and it is necessary for people like you to go back to school and just shut the hell up. Listen, you all over there on that other side of the fence, y'all go get y'all lessons from the man who sold his body in the parking lot, and go get your lessons from the young man who makes his crowns with hot glue and a hot glue gun. Don't come over here, because people over here are actually going to be able to think and articulate and use their brain. Okay. First of all, we're going to deal with it, and we're going to deal with it in such a way that I promise you, many of y'all are going to be pissed off, because we're going to take good care of him.
Oh, yes.
When I say good care, I mean good care, because he don't know what we're holding over here. And quit going on Kim's channel, fucking with Kim, before we have to pull you out of these digital streets and then make an ass out of you. Now, I'm going to leave it at that for now, Black Rose Sniper, but take your dumb ass on somewhere, because I'm sick of y'all fucking with Kim. And you know you can't mess with me, because I'm going to cuss your dumb ass out. And I'm sorry for all of the ones who can't take my cursing. I apologize, but plug your ears now, because I don't give two shits about these trolls coming on the internet and keep fucking with people. Leave Kim alone. And you wasted all your damn time posting this shit up on somebody, on somebody's damn lot.
Friday night, Black Rose, girl.
And she came back too. She came back and
what's the other one? Didn't you have another one? Or
yeah,
or no?
But it was covered up. Basically,
okay.
She was trying to say that you seem so proud of the receipts that are coming forward. Maybe you should do better with what you put on your platform.
Oh, shut the hell up. Maybe you should do. Maybe you should. No, see, I want to say something.
Maybe you should do better with picking the people you listen to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about you do a better job? Because
how about you get that?
Stay the hell away. They ain't got a pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out, ma'am.
How about you stop? Yeah.
Okay, then. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much, big brother.
Leave us the hell alone.
Right, go
Black Rose.
Man, go over there with them, because I'm telling y'all gonna have egg on y'all face.
They are.
And Miss Furlow, defamation is what Larry did to me on his platform.
Exactly.
That's actually defamation.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but she can still count that as defamation as well, because he claimed that she did something she didn't do.
Exactly, it's defamation, and it's true. I understand. I get it, but I'm sick of talking about him. He lives in a pineapple under the sea.
And Miss Furlow, honey, you know, to even go against him, honey, he'll be just like Larry at the end of all of this, broken, disgusted, and looking for a way to pay it, honey. Know that.
No, he'll be doing what the rest of them do. They'll be trying to fuck each other and slip up and get some sort of package.
All right then. The views and opinions expressed by Marcel is
all in a minute. I'm gonna be asking who's got the package.
Who
got the package?
Package. Who got it?
Oh, thanks, Louis Franklin is my newest moderator.
Okay. Kim, what's your Nutville?
Okay, my Nutville. I've been
Pharaoh.
Nah. Well, he could be, but not today.
Walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian.
My Nutville is the wannabe Tiger King.
Good.
So this is I think his name is Andre Cuevas.
Yes.
His neighbors called the police because they saw this tiger, Indian the tiger, on the neighbor's lawn. It got out of the house that he was renting. He told the landlord that he did not have no pet, but he did. The pet came out, and this is a off-duty deputy who is trying to, I guess, wrangle the tiger, which the tiger looks really, really calm. Like, he just wanted to leave the house for a while. But then Mr. Cuevas, when it got the tiger, then got in his Jeep Cherokee and left the scene. So that constituted evading arrest. Then, so for like 2 days, there was a day and a half, they were looking for him and the tiger. Like, it actually got on the Today Show and other outlets outside of Houston. So I think this is why the voodoo spell didn't work, because the tiger was on the west side of Houston.
But they could have came to my house. I got a tiger here, but he's on the cornflakes box because he's great.
Could y'all imagine coming out your house and seeing that big ass tiger?
And then this is the thing, I kept thinking like, oh my God, this man is so wrong. He got this tiger out here. It could have killed kids. It could have did everything. Then I found out the man with the tiger evaded arrest, and they're like, oh, he has a warrant out. He's out on bond from a murder charge. So I get upset and thinking like, damn, the tiger is in jeopardy because he has a murderer as a handler.
Girl, Kim, I'm gonna need you to come and step over on the dark side, honey. If he's a murderer, girl, he bought that tiger to eat folks up. Okay,
that's what I was thinking. Oh, he bought the tiger to be a weapon. So,
but I think when your name is Jose Cuervo, like you drink like liquor, his name kind of sounds like Jose Cuervo. So I mean, he honestly should have been more of a drinker. Because didn't they say his name? Say his name again, Kim. Jose Cuervo.
I want to say his name is Andre Cuervo.
Andre Cuervo. I love his name. Cuervo. Jose Cuervo. Andre Cuervo. I just love all the Cuervos.
He's my nub because I'm like, dude, you are out, literally out on bond since November 2020 for murder and in front of a Buffalo Wild Wings. Supposedly allegedly killed someone in front of a Buffalo Wild Wings. But while you are out on bond, you decide to get a tiger, and the Houston city limit is against the rules. This is what I really want to say he's dumb about too. So I guess he went and got rid of the tiger. He calls his lawyer like, "Hey, I'm going to turn myself into the Harris County, which is downtown Houston." But guess what? The police go to his mama's house, and his ass is there. That's the first place they're gonna look, sir. Is your mama house? Everybody knows that.
Yep.
And so the HPD arrest him and take him to.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
Everybody that look like this knows that.
I'm sorry. There's some people in the Hispanic community looking at this dude like, dude, you should have known better not to go to your mama house.
Right.
You should have known better than to go to your mama house. So
that's the first place they go.
First place they go. And so the HPD, the lawyer thought, they're going to take him downtown Houston. They took him to Fort Bend County where he had the bond, right? So they kept him overnight. The lawyer gets on TV trying to say, they're having my client in jail for no good reason. He was going to turn himself in. The HPD took him to the Fort Bend County, and they just want to lock him up. But I'm thinking like, sir,
I have a question.
Man had a tiger.
I know, but Kim, I have a question.
What the hell?
If you out on bail for murder, but isn't a tiger like a step down for you? I mean, you're not murdering people. A tiger, I mean, you just made a little slight.
Well,
I'm just asking.
Want to get a tiger then?
Where the tiger at?
I don't know what the tiger is. This is the thing. They literally asked me when they picked him up. They were looking for the tiger. The tiger ain't nowhere at the mama house. Then he gonna tell then the lawyer gonna say, well, my client, I guess he was gonna tell the people down in Houston that where the tiger was, right? But I guess because he got picked up by they took him to Fort Bend. He got amnesia and he don't know what a tiger is. And then he said, oh, my client, this is not his tiger. He was just keeping it for somebody. What do you mean you keeping a tiger for somebody? He gets out on bond again, and today he had a hearing. I got to go double check what they happened at the hearing. But guess what happens on top of all of that? Carol Baskin puts up $5,000 as a reward, whoever can find India the tiger.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And she said she blamed.
But you can't put up $5,000 for a missing child.
Thank you very much, Darryl. Exactly.
She can't put up $5,000 to find her missing ass husband. Hello.
Hell, because one of them damn tigers ain't. Like
I'm just saying.
That's why
I'm just like, this is my Nutville.
That's where he at. We can't find a trace of evidence. I know.
Justice for India the tiger. I really do want the tiger to be found because you kill a person, you can kill a tiger. I think the tiger might be dead. I'm sorry. I don't want to think that, but
shoot. Kim, that darn somebody over there with a tiger in their garage, nervous as shit. They shaking. They throwing chickens in that motherfucker, trying to figure out how am I gonna keep this tiger from eating me. They trying to hide it. They trying to hide this tiger until they can figure out what the hell to do.
Got a tiger. They arrested him and the tiger is missing. And then Carol Bass was like, well, if y'all find a tiger, the tiger could come to my rescue.
He over there in Fifth Ward laying on somebody's floor as a throw rug.
Over there on the east end.
I just feel sorry. I just feel sorry for
your mama's house. Like, dude, you were gonna get caught at your mama's house. That's the first person he looked.
She had to say that last prayer for him, Kim. You know how it is.
I just feel sorry for people who care more about tigers than they do actual people. Isn't it a shame that we go for such great lengths for these tigers, but do very little to find missing children and people like that? This tiger all over the news and all over the world. I mean, on CNN, on everywhere. We got missing black little girls and people and people that's being like, you know, human trafficking, and we don't get nothing.
We give a damn about the tiger.
It's not the tiger. But I have to admit though, when they told me the guy was out for murder, I was like, I'm concerned about the tiger now.
No, because he gonna eat the people he murdered. I told you that's why he got him.
But Katie Thomas, he was holding the tiger in Houston, and in Houston, you cannot, according to the ordinance, you cannot have a tiger as a pet. And then the tiger got out and was on the neighbor's lawn.
Or you can have.
I would have spilled my coffee had I seen that.
You can't have a tiger, but you can have a monkey.
You can have a monkey. And then he was considered them, and you can't have a pet tiger.
But you can have a monkey who could tear your face off at any moment.
Oh, look, I saw that movie, Monkey Shine. I'm still scared. And that came out in the 80s when I was a kid.
Well, I love the wisdom of Texas. Anybody else getting really impressed by the wisdom of Texas? Texas is so smart. They're just so smart.
Yes. I feel so dumb not being there. How do you do it, Kim, girl?
I guess because I live in a blue county, but I be like, what? I don't know what these people are doing. And this what gives kicker to me is that Carol Baskin blames Ted Cruz and John Cornyn because they're like, if they would have passed a bill to make it illegal to have tigers as a pet, that tigers wouldn't be missing. And I'm thinking like, sis, really?
Girl, if you don't say
I don't like them too. I really don't like them too. But of all the things to talk about that they have done wrong for Texas, this is what you want to talk about now?
I'm calling PETA. I'm calling the Texas State. I'm calling the FBI. And I'm telling them to open that got them tigers up. That's what I want my husband at. Y'all slipping. I done solved the case. I saw the case when
nobody just goes missing because this is Carol Baskin's husband went completely missing off of the face of the earth. That just doesn't happen. And this woman around here concerned about a tiger when she knows she done buried and licked and some tiger done licked the bones of her husband. I'm so sick of this. Lord have mercy. Okay, well that was a wonderful Nutville, Kim. I tell you, Kim be coming out. Oh, she be
All I gotta
getting me.
do is look outside, look at the Houston news, Texas news, and I can find something. Oh Lord.
It's the great state of Texas, I tell you.
I know, right? Anything is liable to be,
Mhm.
be going through.
Can't have a tiger, but you can have a damn monkey.
You
Woo,
have a
wow.
monkey to live. I'm like, what? I didn't even know that. I'm like, what other ordinances out there that I need to know about?
Girl, you
All
can't
right.
walk around
And
your
you know, in some
neighborhood
places in the city, you can't even have a pit bull. You can have a monkey.
My,
naked. You can't
Okay.
walk around with your monkey naked. You ain't know that?
mm. Well, if a woman walks around with a naked monkey, that might be an interesting movie to be made. I'm just saying.
I knew I was spark you. I knew I was
What?
spark you.
What up? That might be
need
an
one.
interesting movie to be made. Okay, anyway.
You know, she
Okay,
can't.
Mina, any last thoughts?
You know what?
No.
It's always a pleasure doing this with you guys. Thank you for having me. I'm sorry about starting off. You know my life, y'all. I just thank God for dealing with me.
Yeah, you're fine.
It'll get greater later.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, we love
But I
having you.
enjoyed our topics today. I enjoyed it all, and I appreciate it. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
welcome.
We love you. Appreciate you.
Cigar Blogger, last words.
Let him go last for real. Can we go up?
Oh, Marcellus.
Let Marcellus listen. Let Marcellus go last.
My last words is my dinner is almost here, so we need to go. Daryl,
I swear to God, I thought you was going to say the other D word. I'm like, you know what? Good night.
I'm just saying, Daryl, go. My dinner's almost here.
I'll see you Sunday.
Never mind. Go ahead.
I'll see y'all Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And everybody that's being harassed by Larry Reed and his people, email me. Help is on the way soon, I promise you.
Oh, that reminds me of that Whitney Houston sound. Help.
Oh, you know what? Here we go. Now you spark stuff. Kim, close us on.
Daryl, can you please put the can you give me your link to your live? I just put the ladies' night link in the chat. We're gonna talk about the things that Mina C touched on today. We're gonna talk about and I think Daryl did mention it too. We're gonna talk about Porsha Williams, engaged to someone else. Porsha Williams from Real Housewives of Atlanta, engaged to her co-star's estranged husband. And we're going to talk about the Snowdens. Angelina, Dimitri, and
Angela Dimitri.
We're going to talk about this divorce and some other things that have come out about him. Things that he has committed fraud in the past. And it looks like Angelina is not actually his first wife. So,
good night, everybody. We appreciate y'all so much for joining us. Please make sure that y'all reach out to the Cigar Vlogger. Please hit the like button on your way out. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel.
Okay.
Please make sure that you guys support Daryl so that you guys can help us when we deal with this legal situation, because we're definitely going to deal with it.
Here you go, Kim.
And that's it. God bless y'all. Wonderful.
I'm gonna put it in the private chat so you can share it real quick.
Okay.
There you go. It's there.
Okay.
Hey, you can't do nothing but this on Friday Night Live, y'all.
Good night. Good night. May the Lord bless you and keep you, is our prayer. Amen.
And keep Roxanne's family in prayer. Please.
Yes, please do.
Lord. Yes, keep her family.
Her youngest son lost his grandmother on his dad's side. So please.
Marcellus is going to kill y'all.
I love you.
The sky is blue and grass is green. and we can go now. Okay.
Good night, y'all.
All right. Good night, y'all. Please hit the like button on the way out.
I got to go get my son because his prom is over.
Okay. All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to Friday Nights with the A-Team. Please remember to visit us online at ateamtv.com. Share the show with a friend. And for God's sake, stay out of Nutville. And keep your breadbasket safe. The A-Team Friday Night Live is a production of the A-Team Television Network.